Well, very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Flight Deck Sim live stream. Today it's the 6th of February 2025 at 4 minutes past 3 in the afternoon. We're back in Explain 12 at the excellent Felis 747-200. Here we are in Iran. We haven't done many streams in this country. We're in Shiraz. We'll be flying to Saudi Arabia across the Gulf Sea to Dammam. I think that's how it's pronounced. Flights are around 1 hour. This is part of the VATSIM Middle East VATSIM event across the Gulf Sea. And I had a look at the routing and I thought, you know what, I might be able to just about manage this in the Felis 742 using INS and conventional navigation today. There's a lot of traffic here. As I said, this is a public VATSIM event, so we'll have to see how we slot on. We'll take a little bit of extra traffic and look at this beautiful morning here in the sim. We're exactly 12 hours behind live time, so it's 15:04 Zulu right now. We're 03:04 Zulu, so we're going to enjoy a beautiful sunrise and morning flights in the sim to Dammam. I hope you guys are all doing well. We've got the developer of said aircraft, the Felis 747-200. I'm doing very well, Felis. Good to see you here this afternoon. I hope you've been keeping very well. And we've also got Lee Russell, Itch It and Scratch It. Lee JC, afternoon everyone. He says, Plainly hi all, great way of entertainment on my commute to work. Excellent, Plainly. I hope you're on the train and not watching this whilst driving your car. Hope you're doing well. Spitfire IF100, good to see you here. John Doe, Rakan 320, and HT Sim says, have a good stream. We'll watch later on replay. Thank you very much for popping in this morning. So, oh my god, that's a very dramatic takeoff from whoever that was on 29, right? Climbing very steeply. But yeah, as I said, 1 hour flight time. We'll take a full load of passengers, 388 we can fit on the 747-200, but we will be quite light today. We've got beautiful Ortho 4 XP. For our sector. KFC Turbo says, good morning, Captain. Hope you're doing well. Alex Patterson, good afternoon. Hoo Hoo Chum, hello, Captain, watching from Hong Kong. Good evening to you. And hello, Simba. Hey, Sam, how's it going? Very well, thank you. Lee Russell, hey, Shiraz, that's my favourite. Yes, that's what I thought of Shiraz. It's exactly what I thought of. Plainly, yes, the bus and train. I'm glad to hear. Here she is, the beautiful 747-200. How many aircraft are here in this tiny little airport? Could be a little bit of a longer taxi, but we'll take plenty of taxi fuel. Alpaca Airways Retro here today. I cannot describe how much I love this add-on. It's only been about 3 months since we last flew it, but every now and then people come back and say, can we fly the 747-200 again? I'm like, yes, so do bear with me. It's incredibly hard work. 3 crew aircraft, incredible detailed modelling as well of all the systems, so bear with me, but you guys enjoy watching the carnage. And this is, I think, only the second or third time I've done a VATSIM event in this aircraft as well, so it could be quite enjoyable for you to watch. Cam, howdy, my beautiful birth country. Fantastic, you are from Iran. That's lovely to hear. Perfect. So what we shall do, I'll jump on in towards the aircraft just like that. Oh, what a flawless transition. And I'll turn down this music so it's just on very quiet in the background, and I'll just show you a little bit about our routing today. So beautiful terrain. Once the sun rises, you'll see all these mountains. Crikey, it's so busy. Taking off from 29 right. We'll have to just change this around here. Unusual routing, but this is the requested routing by the event organisers over the Gulf Sea. You've got Bahrain just here to fly directly overhead, and then Dammam. There's 2 large airports. I think this is the air base, military air base, and then this is the main international airport. So a large scale here, perfect aircraft for something like the 747-200. Felis says, maybe someday. Honestly, I don't really like modern aircraft, specifically their system's not good for Sassel coding. Well, you stick with what you're doing, Felis. Felis, what could you bring your Tupolev to Explain 12? I bet there'll be some people that enjoy flying that. I know it's no longer developed by you, but I was looking at some of the old streams earlier, and Explain 11, that was the first aircraft I flew, and a lot of people have asked me, could I fly that again? But I don't even have Explain 11 installed, so maybe one day you'll update it for Explain 12. Anyway, look, it's completely cold and dark. I've showed you the routing. Let me put my I need to get my not night vision goggles. Isn't there like a aviation flashlight? There we are. It's got a little red torch on. So let's go over here to the EFB and just get some electrical power connected to the aircraft. So we'll go to ground, set the chocks, and connect the GPU. We'll open the 1L door and the cargo doors, and now we have GPU connected. We can get the battery on, which is over here somewhere. There we go. Battery on. We can hear the radios already there.
On.
There we are. And
ground power connected.
Ground power's on. So let's. Oh no, that's the APU. Let's close the. Oh no, where is it? There it is. There we are. So the ground power's on. Standby power to normal. Oh dear, the cabin altitude's jumping up and down. I don't know why that's that. I should be doing that because the door's open. And let's get some lighting on in here so I can turn off my aviation lights. So where is the dome lighting? Here is dome on. Turn all this on. Main background panel. There we are. That's looking a little bit better. Turn up the panel lighting here and here. Map lighting and the lighting for this panel up as well, and we'll just turn up all of Jim's lighting too. Panel lighting, turn that up. Perfect. Now I can turn off my red lights. Perfect. Aviation flashlight is off. Felis, not yet. I'm still afraid of the FMC. Brilliant. Felis maybe, but no, I totally forgot everything regarding the 154. Good afternoon, Ed. I hope you're doing well, buddy. Pozkill, you've been watching these videos for a very long time. Good to see you here as well. I hope you're doing very well. Right, so remember, I don't fly this aircraft at all, so I'm sort of going to do a panel scan starting up here. Well, imagine we just started the boarding. So looking here, we want the body gear steering to arm, anti-skid on, storm lighting. Yeah, might as well leave that on. That's all set. INS will get that warmed up, we'll put that to standby. Emergency exit lights armed. No smoking and seatbelt sign on. I am pre-fueled. That's all set there. Nav light wants to come on. Logo light at night. Radio masters on. Mach airspeed warning test. Stall warning test. Over rotation tests. Engine anti-ice is off. I think the window heat's meant to come on later, but we'll do that now. There we are. Let's do our boarding PA.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. On behalf of the entire crew, welcome aboard the Boeing 747 Classic. We will depart shortly after we have our clearance and the cabin crew is finished with their preparations. For now, I wish you a pleasant flight, and I will be back during the flight with further flight information.
There you go. Elliot Smith, welcome aboard as well, and we've got 2-1 the pilot. Hope you're doing very well. So, I preloaded a lot of this stuff before the stream, so here you have the load calculator. So all I do for the Felis, I always take all the passengers, heavy aeroplane 100%, plus 25% cargo, giving us a zero fuel weight of 227.9 tons, which you can see here is on the estimated zero fuel weight. So it's very heavy, only 9 tons below the max zero fuel weight. Fuel wise, we've got 27.8 tons required for a 1 hour sector. Unbelievable. Our alternate is Riyadh, the capital of Saudi Arabia. And this aircraft burns 12 tons an hour. So what I've done, I've put on 34 tons, which is an extra 30 minutes of block fuel to accommodate a slightly longer taxi and potentially some holding if it's really busy over in Dammam today in Saudi Arabia. So that's the fuel, and you can basically rotate all these to manipulate it to get the total fuel. You could go to instant load, but what I did, I went over to payload, use load sheet data, and you can see that all the crew on board, the cargo, and the fuel is on as well. 30 whatever tons it was. There we are, 34 tons you can see. So that's all set. Let's work our way here to the MCP panel. We'll actually get the ATIS now, and then we can update the MCP panel. So let's tune that now. 127.0. Tune that on COM2. Why has that not come across? I don't know. There we are. And just turn up VHF2. Oh, that's very quiet. It's because VATSIM's turned down, that's why. Scrap the weather.
9.904. Acknowledge information alpha.
It's information alpha. Let's have a listen.
Shiraz International Airport information alpha. At time 1430 Zulu. Expect ILS Zulu runway 29er left. Runway 29er right for departure. Transition level 150. Wind 130 degrees at 08 knot. Visibility more than 10 kilometers. Few cumulonimbus clouds at 3,500 feet. Scattered clouds at 4,000 feet. Ceiling broken clouds at 10,000 feet. Temperature 10. Dew point -04. QNH 1015 hectopascal equal to 9.904. Acknowledge information alpha.
Excellent. So we'll turn that down. We'll tune up COM1 so we can hear.
Airport information
I thought I'd turn that off.
At time 1430 Zulu.
There we are. I've turned that off now. Turn down COM2. So just leave that turned down there. So the QNH was 1015, or is 1015. So we'll set that here. 1015. That's set. The standby altimeter will set as well. Should be synced with Jim's side. Let's do the tests here. Max indication preset, altitude alert, EGPWS, which hopefully won't sound, rudder ratio test complete, and then comparator warning test is completed as well. I'll just hide the yoke temporarily. So it said runway 29 for departure, so let's just check the runway QDM for 29. It's 29 right, it's 2901, so what we'll do, we'll set that on the heading log here, 2901. And the SID's going to be for us a CATAG 1 Alpha, so it's going to be radial 280 briefly, and then all the way round 190. So we'll put 280 and 190 for the courses, 280 and 190. Perfect. And the SID's all based off the Shiraz VR 17.8, so we'll tune that now. 17.8. 17.8. We'll just get the ident. So I know I've got Navigraph still up, but we can get the nav aid here. Turn that up. Sierra Yankee Zulu. Perfect. So we notice the correct VOR, which it should be because it's right next to us in space and time. Hello person says flying from my hometown. I'm from Iran. Amazing. Hello person. Good afternoon to you. I should say salam alaikum. Is that correct? And you're from Shiraz. Very, very cool. Right, QNH we've set, we've got the weather, we've got the ATIS, MCP's all set here. Let's now set up the engineers panel. It was daunting. Let's start the APU now. So, move that up, just opens up the APU door and the fuel valve. Just give it a few more seconds. Just do the fault and fire test before we start it. It's all good. Now press start, now the APU's powering up. Right, the electrics are all configured. We've got sufficient oil for the engine. That's all set there. Panel lighting we can turn up slightly for... What's our engineer called? We've got Jim the First Officer. Who should... I don't know what the FO is. The engineer's name should be. Galley power's on. Galley left to auto. Chiller's on. Normal. That's all set. Electrical panel's all configured. Trim air's on for when we get the AP bleed on. We'll turn on the humidifier. Gas spur I like to turn off, only because it's annoying, the noise. Recirc's on. That's all configured. Fuel, it automatically distributes as it should be, so we've only got fuel in the main tanks, plus some in the reserves, which we'll use at top of descent. Squibs checked for the engines. Test the equipment cooling, and that's all set. Can't remember the test to do the test. There we are, fire test. You can look up there, you can see the fire bells illuminated, and the overheat test for the faults. There we are. Let's turn on the... Let's put the APU on the bus actually. So close, close. No, that's... No, I've done that, haven't I? Close, close. Oops. I can't remember how to do this. That's great. Then I think... Yeah. That's the APU now on the bus. I can't remember what the split breaker system does. That's all good. AP bleed can come on to get some nice conditioned air into the cabin. Let's put the packs to half. Engine bleeds will leave off. That seems to stabilise the cabin altitude at least. Pumps to auto. And then before pushback we'll turn the electric hydraulic pump and that one off. That's all done. After cargo heat normal. Brakes all set. No red warning lights. Perfect. Sonia, just catched up with chat there. Sonia, no, we're not calling the engineer Sonia. Isn't that flight engineer named after the key developer who passed away? Maybe, Elliot. I know there was someone involved who passed away, but I think Joss and Felis are the main people involved here. After cargo heat to normal, that's the one I always remember from the checklist. Jim Jr., we'll go with that. Lightspeed, what frames am I getting? It's always about 25. On my test sector, it was much higher. I think it's something to do with the amount of traffic, because I was sort of getting 40, and certainly en route I was getting better. Anyway, it seems to be smooth enough for me. Oh yeah, one other thing I always forget. I think with the amount of passengers and fuel we've got today, we've got to put this trim to nose down. We'll do the performance later, but we need to load up the INS now. So let's firstly find out our position. So we are on stand. Having all this on doesn't help in the background either. I bet that's put my FPS up. Yeah, look, by turning off live traffic on Navigraph, my FPS has gone up by about 3. It really does have an impact, having the VATSIM traffic on Navigraph. Anyway, we're on the domestic terminal stand 104. So if we go here to airports, stand 101 to through to 104, here's our position. So we need to put the INS to standby, rotate position, and insert position. So that is north 29.32.7, insert east 052.35.4, insert. So I've inserted our position, and we'll go up here, turn the INS to align. 1, 2, 3. Now we are going to go to remote 3, 2, 1, and this will copy all the waypoint positions to all of the INSs. So 0 is always present position. What I've done, I'll go here to position 1. The INS, we're only going to be programming 5 or 6. If I go here to the high altitude charts, essentially we're going to fly the SID conventionally. CATAG's going to be point 1, and then all the points where there's a turn. So we're going to go CATAG to mid-sea in the INS, then mid-sea to Solob, Solob to the Bahrain VOR, Bahrain to Nami, and then the VOR over the top of Dammam. Now there are RNAV stars only into Dammam, so what we're going to have to do is request the DME ARC, or get vectors, hopefully vectors, but we'll have to see what we get on later and go from there. Remote doesn't work for position input. That's why I didn't do it for this yet, so I put it only for the waypoints, and then I usually use quick alignments anyway, which copies the present position to all 3 INSs, so I can sort of cheat. But that saves a bit of time. Anyway, let's. If I go here to the flight plan view sim brief, you'll see I have highlighted all of the INS waypoints, which I just pointed out. So the first one will be CATAG. Watch carefully, and this is very boring, but if I make an error, spot it for me. You can be my virtual first officer. So CATAG north 28.23.8, insert east 052.187, insert waypoint number 2, mid-sea north 26.41.7, insert east 051.547, insert 3 Solob north 26.227, insert east 051.315, insert waypoint 4. Next page is Bahrain VOR north 26.15.5, insert east 050393, insert 5 Nami north 26.15.5, insert east 050.197, insert, and lastly the Kilo Foxtrot Alpha, which is over the airfield, north 26.29.9, insert east 049.467, insert. Now, because I've used that remote feature, it should have copied to all of the others as well. So waypoint, there you go, you can see all the waypoints are in. And then lastly, to cheat, instead of having to align all of them, if you go to INS here and you just press quick align, it has the bonus objective of putting all of the INSs instantly aligned and the present position copied, and it also flicks all of these to nav with the full accuracy. So there we are. Right, what a damn it! I knew I always, whenever I do this, I make a mistake. Right. Damn it. 4. What did I do? Bahrain north 26.15.5, 050.39.3. So Bahrain I've done well. 5 Nami 26.8. Yes. So number 5 is Nami 26. Okay, thank you. North 26.18.0, insert east 050.197. Is that better? Have I? Thanks for that, guys. That could have been interesting. Don't worry, says Spitfire. You can find out when your airplane randomly turns in the wrong direction after reaching a waypoint. I think we're good. I think we're good. Correct me if I'm wrong. Right, now I can deselect remote, and hopefully that has copied it all across as well. Yeah, I think I'm good. That looks like it's the same. 5 Namri, 2618 5019 7. Yeah. 6 26 29 9 East 049467. I think I've done it. I think I've done it. So I'll just request vectors today. Right, INS alignment's complete. Loaded in. We've done all that. Let's now start the checklist. Actually, no, we need to take off performance. So take off. Insert data from the actual aircraft. So take off weight 2549. We're a little bit heavier because we've got the extra fuel. CG set, we'll use flap 10. Read data from the sim. So dry 10 degrees 1012. Surface wind 0905. These are our speeds. So it's all happy with that. The runway length here is very long. Sorry, I just realised what Navigraph's still up. There we are. So there's no performance data available. Sorry, yes, Navigraph I didn't know was up, but there we are. What do we got here? Takeoff run available of 29 right, full length. We'll go 4,334 meters. Right, let's just. How do I adjust the? I don't think you can. No, I think it just says what it is. Required 2,000, corrected 3,048. Look, this is easily going to be achievable. So what I'll do is set those speeds. These V speeds are based off of our gross weight. 27, 35, 51. 27, 35, 51. And then I'm going to set V2 plus 10. Which is 161. There we are, 161. Beautiful. Stab trim 3.3 units. Which looks like it's set for me automatically. And initial pitch angle 17 degrees, so we need to manually pitch flight director. So I'll turn the flight director on, you'll see it go up to 17 degrees. It's a very long runway, Spitfire. Thanks for your help, guys, with the Will and everyone that pointed out the coordinates. Well, I can't go above 15, so I'll just leave it at 15. There we are. Great, let's run my checklist, see how much I've forgotten. All of it, probably. Checklist before start pilots. This is long. Oh, this. I need help with this bit, by the way.
Before start checklist, please.
Gear lever and lights.
I don't like to go around.
Down and check.
Standby.
Brakes.
Parked.
Start levers.
Off.
Radios.
On and check.
Flight control hydraulic power.
On.
INS.
Oh yeah, window heat on.
Check and nav.
Compasses.
Slaved.
Window heat.
On.
Whilst that's going on.
Seatbelts and no smoking.
Completely forgot.
On.
Need to do
Emergency
this. Use
lights.
Sky.
Armed.
Where's
Exterior
it?
lights.
OISS.
Check.
Flight instruments.
Check.
Altimeters and clocks.
1, 0, 1,
Put our
5.
flocks at
Set and cross
1540.
check.
Radio INS switches.
Radio.
Ah, only 200
Radar and
passengers. That's no
transponder.
good.
Standby.
Indicator lights.
Not much demand.
Check.
Start flying. There we are.
Engine and wing anti-ice.
Off.
Stall warning.
Look at how green this has gone.
Mach airspeed warning.
Check.
Auto brakes.
Ah, Felis, thank you. That's new then.
Check and off.
Body gear steering.
Arm.
Anti-skid.
On.
Autopilot and flight director.
Damn.
What have I done? Flight directors off.
Check and off.
That's it.
Takeoff warning.
Nope. Done it.
Check.
I just remembered.
Auto flight enunciators.
Check.
GPWS.
Check.
Instrument warning.
Damn.
Oh, damn it. I did forget to do that, didn't I? Instrument warning is... which one is it? I always forget. There it is.
Check.
I did do that before.
Flight director computer selectors.
Check.
Instrument source selectors.
Now we just need the... yes.
Reserve brake valve.
Closed.
Spoilers.
Down.
Static selectors.
Normal.
Oxygen mask and regulator.
So I allow
Check
40
and
minutes to
emergency
set
off.
up this aircraft. It takes so long. Perfect. Now continue after hydraulic pressure, which we have.
Brake pressure.
Check.
Thanks,
Stabilizer
Felis.
trim.
Check and on.
Rudder and aileron trim.
Check.
Checklist completed.
Perfect. Catching up there, Captain Simple finally caught you live. Fabulous news the other day. Congrats, advice for a daughter. There isn't any. Best of luck, thank you. Yes, for those of you who did miss it, I am pleased to announce I'm going to become a dad very soon as well in the spring. No more information than that at this present time, so very happy. It's been on my. Obviously, I've known about it for months. Since the middle of last year, but we decided, my fiance and I, to I said, should I mention it to the guys? So I streamed to, so yeah, right then. so yeah, going to be a busy year, getting baby first, then married, crazy. Perfect. Let's now go to the next page. The engineers start.
Battery on.
It's like the space shuttle.
APU panel. Check. Auxiliary power. Check. Engine oil quantity. Check. Fuel quantity. 3 kilograms.
Felis, is that normal?
Fuel panel.
Cabin
Wait.
altitude sort of jumping around there. Fuel panel. Oh, I've not configured the fuel pumps on.
Check and set.
There we are.
Pressurization controls. Check
Oh,
and
no.
set.
That should be
Bleed
set.
controls. This.
Oh, the lighting of the sim is still a bit wonky. These want to be on now? I can never remember the configuration for this.
Check and set.
Off. They are for engine start.
Hydraulic
These wanna be
quantity.
off.
Check. EPR computer. Go around.
Now I'm going to put it back to
Circuit
take off
breaker.
dry.
Check. Indicator lights. Check.
Still need to get
Electrical
clearance.
panel. Check and set.
Ground
Air
to
conditioning
cockpit.
controls.
O is driving
Check
up.
and set.
Where's my tug? There it is.
Fire control and
Oh,
wing
there's going to be a
overhead
crash.
panels.
No.
Check and set. Equipment cooling. Check. Passenger oxygen.
We'll ignore the tug just driving through
Check.
everything.
Hydraulic panel. Let's see.
Now I need to turn these off for pushback,
Check
and then turn
set.
off the electric hydraulic pump. That's probably not
Fuel
the
jettison
correct way of
panel.
doing it without blowing
Check.
things up.
Crew oxygen. On. Oxygen mask and regulator. Check and emergency off.
Perfect. And we have hydraulic pressure. Oh no, we actually
ADPs. Off.
turned off the pressure. I got it
Checklist
blind.
completed.
Right, next is the after start. So we're ready to go.
All doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
We'll get the clearance now, and we've got ground and tower line 1219 for ground. I cannot actually remember which stand this is. So let's tune in. Have a quick look on the stand number as well. Oh, we need to shut the doors. So it doesn't actually say. This is just default scenery here.
Skyline 42785.
I'm going to have to look, zoom on into Navigraph to see where I am. Stand 104. Ground, good day, it's Alpaca 74 Sierra Alpha, stand 104, copy information Alpha 1015, departure clearance to Dammam, please.
Association call sign only.
It's Victor Charlie Papa, we call it Alpaca 74 Sierra Alpha.
Shiraz ground, radio check. Victor Charlie Papa, standby.
Doesn't know who Alpaca is. In the Middle East, so we've not, this isn't our area of expertise. Europe and West we've conquered.
Papa 74 Sierra Alpha, clear destination via flight plan route. Cut height 1 Alpha departure, out of runway 29 right. Initial climb altitude 8,000 feet, escort 4154.
Cleared to Dammam via the Catag 1 Alpha departure runway 29 right. Climb altitude 8,000 feet. Squawk 4154 Victor Charlie Papa 74 Sierra Alpha. I'll make it easy.
Victor Charlie Sierra Alpha, feedback correct information Bravo challenge 1015. For short call sign, can use Victor Charlie Sierra Alpha for me.
Victor Charlie Sierra's fine. Victor Charlie Sierra Alpha, thanks. There we are, I got it. We've got a new call sign today, Victor Charlie Sierra Alpha.
Alpha 60 Golf.
Oh no, don't do so, Alpaca.
60 Golf, taxi on impact 198 via Golf 3 Alpha 1.
Excellent. Felis, now to close the cargo doors you need either AP or GPU connected but not connected to any bus. I recommend just connect the GPU now. Ah, so I've got the GPU still connected, so if I... as long as it's connected now, I close the doors. That's going to be okay. Right, then we'll try that, Felis. These are little things I don't know. Ground. Looks like it is closing. Yeah. The lighting's all changing in the sim. It's looking good. Yeah, everything's closed. And now we can disconnect remove the chocks.
Cockpit to ground.
Disconnect
Remove
GPU.
the chocks.
Just make sure I'm on the bus for the APU. Yes.
Cockpit to ground. Disconnect ground power.
Shocks removed.
Perfect, we're getting there. The whole startup process in this is so exciting, it's wicked. James, thank you. 31 months as a member. Thank you. Dammam is a fun choice
Power disconnected.
for the chalice in this bird. Damn! I like what you did there. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of dams. That's really good. Hope the Victor Charlie Papa thing doesn't happen on the next Morgaf. Yeah, what did he say? Victor Charlie Sierra Alpha. We'll go with that. Whatever helps. Whatever helps. Good. We're all good to go then. Saudi I'm going to block though. Oh yeah, I forgot to set all this up, didn't I? 8,000 feet. So that's actually a very low stop altitude. We've already discussed what we're going to do on the SID. So it's straight ahead, slight left turn 4 miles all the way around, and then I've got to be at above 9,000 but stop at 8,000, and the elevation here, look, is 4,900. So it's actually a stop altitude of 3,000 feet essentially above the aerodrome. But the nav aids are all set, and what was the last thing? The squawk, yes, that's what I need set, 4154.
Shiraz ground, good day. Lufthansa, sorry, Airbus Industry 47 Golf.
Perfect.
Stand under information. Bravo, we request clearance to
I'll just
Dammam.
put out off.
Airbus 47 Golf. Destination via Felis route.
So Airbus Industries, got Iran Air, Air Arabia, China Eastern, Saudi Arabian, Fly Dubai, State of Kuwait. I think the Saudi's going to push first. It takes a long time for me to start the engines, obviously.
Airbus 47 Golf, feedback correct, information Bravo 015, report managed for the startup. We'll go Airbus 47 Golf. 117, request out.
Might take a while here, guys.
Saudi 317, let's say again. Saudi 317, ready for startup. Startup approved, challenge 1015. Approved.
Do I push off this stand?
Saudi 46 requesting taxi.
Saudi 4.
Ah, no, this is self-position. I don't need to push back, guys. Oh no, how am I... So I'll request engine start. I'll just double check the tower.
3 Alpha 1.
Victor Charlie Papa 60 Golf. Contact Shiraz Saber 1.1. Call sign only Master. 118.1 Alpaca 60 Golf. Thank you very much. Bye.
Ground Victor Charlie Sierra Alpha, stand 104. Just confirm this is engine start on stand.
Firm. can exit from the stand. Otherwise, do you need push and start?
Negative, we can start on stand. So Victor Charlie Sierra Alpha, stand 104, request engine start.
Start of approved, NH 1015.
Start approved 1015, Victor Charlie Sierra Alpha, as requested. Right, pushback, stop pushback.
Disconnecting tow, stand by.
You should have known that. Oh god, what's going on with the ground here as well? Interesting. Right, not a problem, we'll be lowered. And yeah, I'll look at that on-time departure 40. So, let's get ready for engine start. So, anti-collision light is on. Start valve arm.
Ready to start the engines.
Ready for engine
Good,
start.
bleeds and packs are off. And we're ready to start the engines. Right, this is disconnect. Right. Sequence 4123, so starting engine number 4. Oh, what have I done? 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 Why is that not starting? I feel like I've forgotten something significantly important. Usually it goes ready for engine start and that's it. Packs off. I need to cabin crew arm slides?
Cabin crew, arm slides.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed.
Do you have to have
Hand
these
signal
on?
will be on the left. We'll see you next time. Have a safe flight.
All doors are closed and armed.
I've got the bleed on, didn't I? Did I put the bleed on? Yeah, let's try again.
Starting engine
Mate,
4.
you're right, engine bleed.
Starter valve open.
Thank you. Here we go. So we've got N2,
20%
oil
N2.
pressure, fuel's coming on.
Fuel on.
Yes. Love it. Right, there's a good start on engine number 4. Wait until we get the stabilised call from Joss.
Starter off.
So 4, EPR stabilising at N1 and EGT. Yes, burns about 700 kilos an hour. Sat here.
Engine stabilized.
Starting engine number 1.
Starting engine 1.
Starter valve open.
Perfect. Engine number 1 is going to be loud out here. Ah! I think there's a click spot for a door. What's happened? Didn't mean to do that. What? Right, I've missed the N2. Cool. Fuel on.
Fuel on.
Oh, a smoky start. Is that normal? I've not seen that before. Guys. I think it's X-Blade, isn't it? I hope. Alright. It's really smoky.
Engine stabilized.
Good. Starting engine number 2.
Starting engine 2.
Starter valve open.
Good.
Lift your head through the opening, fasten the strap around your back and attach it in front. We are at the door opening. Inflate your life vest by pulling the red
Kiss
tab.
Cubage, yeah.
More air can be added by
20% N2.
Perfect. Fuel coming on. Ah.
Fuel on. Light up.
There you go. The engine starts a lot more realistic. This was fixed a few months back. Quiet up here, but not outside. Awesome.
Starter off.
When can I go straight to starting the next engine? Is it until the next one's stabilised or when the start valve's off? I'll wait until stabilised today, but...
Engine stabilized.
Starting engine number 3.
Starting engine 3.
Starter valve open.
Engine number 3. So the N2's on the engineer's panel. N2. Oil pressure. and some
20%
M1.
and 2.
Perfect. Last engine.
Fuel on.
Bit worried about this off-roading we need to do. So unnecessary. Love it. That is loud.
Engine stabilized.
Right, 4 good starts. So let's go over here. Generators on. APU off. APU bleed air off. Start switches, there isn't any. Pro-heat on. Anti-ice not required. Air conditioning at half packs. Auto. Bleeds are on. And these need to be in auto. Perfect. Flaps to 10. Flight controls. Hello everyone.
Flaps 10.
Forwards. Back. Left. Right. Rudders. Right. And left. There is no recall. There's no lower DU to blank. Let's read the before taxi checklist. Or what they call it, after start checklist. Here we go.
After start checklist.
Flight recorder.
On.
Start switches.
Off.
Jeff, I've never heard of
Beacon
a virtual
lights.
flight engineer. We don't need one.
On.
Brake pressure.
Check.
Start levers.
Idle detent.
Engine
Yes.
anti-ice.
Anti-skid hydraulics.
Electrical panel. Let's see.
What have I done here? Oh yeah. Ah, what have I done, guys? What have I forgotten on the electrical panel? Trip. These are all on. Oh, what's my galley power tripped? Ah, it's not happy about something. Electrical panel. What have I forgotten?
735, taxi 11.29 right, going Golf 3 Alpha Alpha 1.
No, Jenny's are on.
Taxi to the runway 29 right, by Golf 3 Alpha Alpha 1, Iran 735.
Well, it all seems okay to me. Galley power.
Golf 3 request taxi.
Check.
Thank you.
47 Golf,
Back valves.
taxi 11.29
Open.
right.
Dual
by,
warning lights. Out.
Fox
Hydraulic
4,
panel.
Alpha,
Check.
Alpha 1.
Flight recorder. On.
Taxi to holding point
After start
29
checklist
right,
completed.
Perfect. Next taxi. I'll just start that now, and then we'll request
Taxi
taxi.
checklist, please.
Flaps. Flaps 10.
Flaps 10.
Perfect.
Takeoff data. EPR and airspeed bugs.
Set and cross-check.
Stabilizer trim.
What happened to the career mode?
Set in
That's tomorrow, Trip Tech.
Probe heat.
Episode 7.
On.
Flight controls.
Check.
Yaw damper.
Check.
Seat belts and shoulder harness.
Check.
APU. Off.
So much to do with
Fuel
this
heat.
aircraft.
Off.
Probably done this whilst taxiing.
Totalizer and gross weight. Set. Flight engineer and pilot panels. Check. Aft cargo heat. Normal. Seat belts and shoulder harness. Check. Taxi checklist completed.
Perfect, let's request taxi. Alpaca 74 Sierra Alpha, stand 104, request taxi. Oh no, different call sign.
Victor Charlie Sierra Alpha, taxi 11.29 right, via Golf 3 Alpha Alpha 1.
Taxi, runway 29 right via Golf 3, Golf Alpha 1, Victor Charlie, Sierra Alpha. Right, I've got to get used to a new call sign. Hopefully next one we won't need to do. Right, 29 right via Golf 3. Well, where's Golf 3? It's going to have to be that way, then Alpha. And then hold Alpha 1 full length. There's only one way I can go. Right. Turn off. Unless Golf 3's behind us. Sorry guys, so loud. Let's try that. Right, parking brake released.
Parking brake released.
A bit of power.
118.1, merci.
Stabilized.
Oh no, not yet, Joss. Bit too much thrust.
Iran is 3.5.
All good. Perfect. There's a little bit too much breakaway thrust. Oh, hello.
Cabin ready.
Thank you. Yeah, I think the FPS was hurting a little bit because of pointing in that direction. It seems to be a bit smooth over here. Perfect. Now, we've got a slight problem. I've just realised something. We're taking off runway 29 right. On my test sectors, I was using runway 11 left, and I was like, that's good, because there's a massive lump from Ortho 4 XP on the runway. Okay, and then we're going to go right over it on departure, which I'll point out to you once we get there. Right, let's take our time. Wingtip's all good there with the fly by. Yeah, no problem. Just stick to my line. So yeah, it's not entirely flat. Yeah, I don't know why we've got so many contrails coming out of the engines.
Oman 2 ready for taxi. Oman 2 taxi 0.29 right, via Golf 3 Alpha 141.
Perfect, nice tight right turn here. That's the view from Jim's side. You'll see this lump as we taxi down. I just hope it doesn't crash the sim or anything, or think that we've crashed. There we are on Alpha. That was quite fast. Should have been doing those turns at 10 knots. Ah, I pressed X. My apologies. I had pressed X. That's what I'd done accidentally. That is so loud out there. Pro pilots, my apologies.
Charlie Papa 74 Sierra Alpha contact. Tower 118.1. Have a nice day, bye bye.
Tower 118.1, Victor Charlie Papa Sierra Alpha. Assalamu alaikum, bye. Oh no, that's when you greet someone in Arabic, isn't it? Not goodbye. Change fix quickly. Alright, let's do the before takeoff checklist.
Before takeoff checklist.
Icing considerations.
Check.
Cabin alert.
Yeah, flight into air show. That's
check.
Transponder.
Check.
Ignition.
I don't like how the concrete slabs are not aligned with the yellow line.
Light start.
There we are.
Body gear steering.
Damn.
Oh no, yeah, well I'm not lined up. Fair enough. Let me off that one. Skip.
Back valves.
Uh-oh.
Wait. Closed. Pressurization mode selector. Auto. Fuel boost pumps. On. Cross feed valves.
Perfect.
Check. Before takeoff checklist completed.
Excellent. Right, we're ready to go. I'm checking with tower. Let me just get the next frequency as well, because it's going to be super busy. Approach 1125.4. Okay. Here we go. It's tower. What's the tower's name? I don't know. I'll just call it Shiraz. Tower, hello. It's Alpaca 74 Sierra Alpha. Task holding point off. Alpha 129 right. Ready for departure.
Victor Charlie Papa 74 Sierra Alpha Shiraz Tower, hello, good evening. Hold short Alpha 1.
Hold short Alpha 1, Victor Charlie Papa 74 Sierra Alpha.
Iran Air 735.
Alpaca just don't have any presence here in the Middle East.
Runway 29 right, for takeoff. Runway 29 right, Iran 735.
That's an Iran Air A330? No, A300, A300. Perfect. Scenery here looks spectacular. See, close-up ortho doesn't look great. Oh yes, look at this, guys. Oh no! That might be interesting. We might have to quickly change the plan round. I'm talking about calculation for takeoff. I want to get airborne as soon as possible. No.
Continue taxiing via Alpha Hotel Alpha 1.
Flap 20. Set speeds.
Victor Charlie, Papa 740 Alpha. Line up on wait 29 right.
Line up and wait 29 right, Victor Charlie, Papa 740 Alpha. Right, we're going to go flap 20 to try and clear that lump on the runway. Full power departure. Yeah, quite the great DXF issue, yeah. That's just a standard tile. But let's see if we can get airborne before that lump with flap 20. I need to change my V speed now as well. V2 144, put it 154, plus 10 then.
All company traffic 1-2.
80735, contact Shiraz radar 125.4. Happy flight, bye bye.
Perfect.
Flight decimal 4, 80735, thank you.
Right, there we are. So remember, straight away when we're airborne, left turn to intercept the 280 radial. That's left side until 4 miles. We're already at 1.2. That's going to count down obviously as we take off. And then out till I do 180 degree turn over the VOR, basically over the airfield. Right. Gear steering off. We're ready for takeoff. Beast. A reminder to remove any false teeth. Absolutely. Where is that lump? It's a 4,000 metre runway, and I reckon that's about halfway. I don't think we're going to make that. We've got to get airborne before this lump, guys.
Charlie Papa 740 Alpha, standby for departure, sir.
Standing by Alpaca 740 Alpha.
50, 40.
Same dog.
20, 10.
Thank you very much for your kind donation. I've just read that. That's brilliant.
Why is your wife pregnant and how did it happen?
How did it happen? How do I explain this via soundboard? I can't find it. I can't find it, someone. I did a... Brilliant. I was looking for something else, but I can't find it. I've got something which is a lot more well off screen. That's what I found out. Brilliant. Oh, I can't find it. I had this really good. It was like that bow sound. Never mind. Yes, magic. It was magic, basically. Thank you very much, Tame Dog 1645. It happened, and maybe on the way. Thank you very much for your generous donation. Right, a bit of a wait for departure here. We've got to get airborne before that dodgy ortho lump, otherwise we're in trouble. Standby frequency. I'm burning a shed load of fuel sat here, basically 2,800 an hour.
Wind is 190 degrees 06 knots, runway 29 right, clear for takeoff.
Right, 29 right, clear takeoff. Victor Charlie Papa 740 Alpha. Right, Toga's in chat. Wish me luck here. We could be in trouble. Right, run. Where's run? There we are. I think I'm just going to hold on the brakes with my other hand here.
Stabilised.
There we are, stabilised. Reset the cameras. Set takeoff thrust. We need more power. Oh, we're going to hit this lump. I've got a difference in M1s again. I don't know why I did that. Didn't do that in the test sector. Thanks, Joss. Checked. Oh, I can see the lump coming up. It's going to be close. comes. Oh, come on, rotate. Here we go. Oh, yeah. I needed flap 20, though. Oh, bit of a... That was close. Trim. Oh, superb. Gears up, brilliant. Now we're waiting till left radial 280.
Papa 740 Alpha. Contact Shiraz radar 125.4. Thank you for flight from Shiraz Airport. Have a great day. Bye bye.
At 125.4, thanks to ATC Alpha 74 Sierra Alpha. Bye. Perfect. So intercepting the 280. I need to be out above 6,300, which you are. So let's bug up. I'm actually going to bug 220 and turn off the flight direction. I'm not actually following. And now we're going to lower the nose. We're now waiting to intercept the 280. There it is. Now 4 miles. Don't know what's going on with the engine. Slight difference in M1. No, you can see it there. Just going to turn off. There we are.
1000 level off.
Checked. Oh god, I've got level off as well. I forgot about that. 4 miles now. So flap 10 above 165. Let's contact departures.
Flaps 10.
Departures, hello. It's Alpaca 74 Sierra Alpha on the Catog 1 Alpha, passing 7,300 for 8,000 feet.
4
miles, right turn.
Approach, hello, identified climb out restricted 250.
I'm restricted flight level 250, Alpaca 74 Sierra Alpha. So we can ignore that. 240. Set, I know the order throttle's off. No, it's actually on now. So now we're on this turn. We just need to lower the nose here to continue flat retraction. So flat 5, 184 knots. So I can go flat 5 now. Oh, try not to level off.
Flaps 5.
So just going to try and climb at 500 feet per minute, and we want to intercept the 190 outbound. So that's the radial we want to go outbound on. Let's get rid of trim. And yep, we go flat 1. So there we are, look, just going all the way around, back. Oh, you can't see Navigraph there, can you? All the way around, look until back to the beacon. And the one bug is 204. 204 flaps up. Pitch up for 200 knots. 220 knots now.
735, speed on conversion, decimal 7, niner or less.
Guys, I've saw a couple of donations came in. Thank you very much. I will read those out. They just don't ping on this screen, guys. So we're just going to pitch for 220 knots. Continue towards the VOR. Remember that just want to be going towards the head of the needle. And once we're at the head of the needle, we'll fly outbound 190. There's 220 knots to start pitching up. Got to do the job of the engineer now whilst hand flying. Let's get some pressurisation. Probably better to do this a lot slower. There we are. So again, just pitch for 220. Look at this scenery. You can just about squeeze a flyby in, I think. Beautiful. I've overshot the radar. There's the airport, look. So we've just aimed to fly directly over the airport. 10,000 feet, so we'll accelerate to 250 now. At least. Actually, no, we'll go 300. Econ climb speeds. Just about intercepting the radial outbounds. Overshot slightly, but we're going to go straight over. So just do 500 feet per minute now. Look at that, and intercepted beautifully over the radial. There we are, so let's just do 500 feet per minute, accelerate to 300 knots. Ah, the sim just flies so beautifully. It's a beautiful day here. Calm skies, so no turbulence, look, it's beautiful. Accelerating to 300 knots, just trimming nose down. Bear with me, chat.
climb for number 250.
Over the beacon, right over the top of that. Can't teach it. And now we'll just make a slight left turn to stay on the 190. Hear the airflow now as we go to 300 knots. Set standard. This is awesome. This is just brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Now there's 300 knots. Start pitching up to maintain that speed. There we are.
740 Alpha, climb for number 320.
Climb for level 320, Alpaca 740 Alpha. I know you guys probably can't hear me now for the airflow, so let's get the automation in. 320, command, forelock. Ah, where are we going? I think it's just making an aggressive turn to get onto that. And indicated airspeed holds. Turn down the sim, crikey. Oh, that's better. And after takeoff checklist, and there we are, look, established outbound 190. And there were a couple of donations coming in, lots of chat comments, so let me just prioritise flying the aeroplane first. Checklist after takeoff.
After takeoff checklist. Gear lever. Hold on.
It's off.
Landing and logo lights.
Hold on.
Ah! Logo off.
Ignition.
Belts, no smoking on. Off even.
And no smoking sign. Check. Back valves. Open. Fuel heat. Wait.
Uh-oh, that should be an auto. Fuel heat.
Auto. After takeoff checklist completed.
Perfect, so there we are, established outbound on the 190 radial from the Shiraz VOR, routing direct to Katag. So what we're going to do is update INS. Waypoint change here. 0 from present position to 1. Insert. Just temporarily go to heading select. Actually don't. Make sure the heading bug's updated first before you do that.
2455,
INS. 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 We're now navigating on INS. Perfect. Just make sure we're at the most econ climb speeds. 303 knots. 301, that's fine. Right, there we are. What a departure. Awesome. Yeah, that was very close on takeoff, wasn't it? 7-4 stov. Glad I went flap 20, that was for sure. Crikey. And there was a couple of donations coming in. Firstly, Johnny Mum 211, thanks for the $5, buddy. Sorry that didn't ping up. Great content, big fan. Good luck on takeoff. I needed all that luck. Thank you very much for your donation. Sasha as well, thank you for the £5 donation. Very kind, madam. I squeezed my butt so tight on that takeoff. A little noise came out. Oh no. Thank you very much, Sasha. What on my soundboard was the noise you made? Was it a wheel? Yeah. Thank you. Oh my goodness me. Perfect. PB Sandwich, I remember my first flight to Dash 8. The pilot must have been living out his drag racing fantasy. The aircraft was pretty empty and we were all glued to our seats. Brilliant. Felis, yeah, I know back in the 1980s you were allowed to smoke. That's why on all Alpaca Airways retro flights we turn off the no smoking sign. Oh yeah, thanks, flight director is off, thank you. I turned them off because I was flying raw data on the Sid. Bit of a wind coming in here, look, they must be from the right. A good pace now. Yeah, 254 at 68 knots now, so crosswind, that's why we're heading that way and tracking that way.
We are on 8,000 feet.
Oh, we are outside, I'll turn the sound down, there we are. Now, excuse my lack of geographical Iranian knowledge, I can tell you we're south of Shiraz, that's about it. Metal Squid next, Microsoft Flight Sim Korea stream tomorrow, 3 o'clock, after I finish work. I'm actually on standby at the moment, by the way, so I hope I don't get called. Jim546, great question. It's here. It's this black box, because I had that issue testing it yesterday. There we are, passing 20,000 feet. We're not very heavy today. I like to do a Felis stream where we take off with as maximum takeoff weight, then we jettison the fuel. I think that would be quite good fun. Just do a sector over, I don't know, a body of water so we don't upset anyone, dumping our virtual fuel. Oh, Felis, the default Y button also works. Oh, wow! So if you press Y, that's high joke. I didn't know that. That's something new every day. Thanks, Felis and Spitfire. Hi, Commander Rocker. Hi, chat. Is he using auto? You could ask directly. No, I just download the Ortho manually. And the quality of Ortho now is so good. Every day's a learning day, absolutely, Jim. Look at that. Oh god, I'm so glad we went flap 20. I downloaded it yesterday and I was like, oh, there's a bit of a lump there, but I'm pretty sure we'll be departing off runway 11 today. Oh no, it's 29. Can't express how much fun it's flying this. Amazing. Look at that drift. Cool. 300 knots, very windy. As we climb, the fuel flow will slowly decrease, but right now we're burning 4.2 tonnes an hour per engine. Fuel used, how long have we been airborne for? 12 minutes, and we have used 2.8, just under 6 tonnes of fuel. 5.5 tonnes of fuel. Brilliant. So, currently routing to INS 1. Katak, then ISS 2 next. It's a very short sector, 1 hour. We'll only be spending about 15 minutes in the cruise here at flight level 320. Top of descent, I worked out, will be around Sogat here. But there's a slight problem. All the stars into Dammam, Saudi Arabia, are RNAV. We don't have, INS isn't RNAV 1 equipped. You need GNSS, GPS. So we cannot fly this Nami leg. What we're going to do, so when we get to Nami, our final waypoint is request routing direct to the VOR via the airway. Juliet 235, once we're overhead the VOR, we'll fly outbound here, 304 to the initial approaching of Rayzan or Kebab, wherever they want us, and then the DME ARG or Vectors. Just have to see what 80 gives us. It's a busy VATSIM event.
50.
Have to see what's what. Oh wow, it's a very generous donation.
20,
Thank you very much, Amir, for your donation. Appreciate it, buddy.
Thank you for flying over Iran today. On behalf of Iran VAC less than 3.
Most welcome, Amir. Thank you very much, and do excuse my lack of knowledge of Arabic, and I only know Salam Alaikum as a greeting. I should know a little bit more, but thank you very much for your kind donation. We're always on the lookout for VATSIM events. I generally like to stream during them, because it provides a bit of immersion, a bit of traffic, and I saw this VATSIM event today, and yeah, this is only our second or third time we've streamed in Iran, so thank you very much for your donation, and nice to be in the Middle East for a change. Love for the freighter, absolutely WOC there. Right, a little bit of icing here. What is the outside air temperature? True airspeed to minus 36 on the static. Just put a little bit of engine anti-ice on until it's below minus 40. So that's on. A little bit of turbulence, you can see, bumping around. So, well, there you go. That's my lack of knowledge. I apologise for offending any Iranians here. They speak Persian or Farsi in Iran, not Arabic. Well, there you go. I didn't know that. I just know very little about the culture around here. Quite like, yeah, they do. Most definitely will, but I wouldn't know. So we're going to maintain 300 knots until we convert to Mach decimal 85. It's very grey here. Oof. See the flapper on at work, keeping the aircraft all stable.
Alpha 740 Alpha, contact radar 135.2. Have a safe flight and bye.
135.2, Alpaca 740 Alpha. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Perfect. Unfortunately, I don't have CPDLC in this tank, so I can't log in that way. And we're now over to centre. It's Tehran centre. Tehran Center. Very good evening, Alpaca 74 Sierra Alpha. Climbing flight level 320, and we're currently inbound to Qatar.
Sticking calling call sign only.
It's Alpaca Victor Charlie Papa 74 Sierra Alpha.
Charlie Alpaca 74 Sierra Alpha, Tehran, good evening, identified. Continue climb flight level 320.
Climb flight level 320, Alpaca 74 Sierra Alpha. Perfect. Mach 82, let me check real quick. It might be 82's a more efficient climb speed. Just want to go as fast as possible.
Level 200, level by mid-sea. Flight level 200, when ready by mid-sea.
Rosie, do you say perfect every time you get a hand over in real life too? Yep. Oh yeah, the camera. So I've got cinema, what do you call it? Cinema Verte in. So if I turn it off you don't get the bumps, but if you do, it moves the camera a lot more in turbulence and bumps, so I quite like to use it sometimes. Gives it a little bit more of an impression for you watching on a screen that I'm experiencing some turbulence.
Continue descent flight level 200 by mid-sea.
Well.
200 by mid-sea, Saturday 17.
All good here. We've just flown over Qatar, so the INS is sequenced to number 2, 102 miles, 14 minutes.
Where did you send to
inbound to mid-sea, remember? Mid-sea waypoints. So we level off, we'll leave the thrust at EPR, accelerate to Mach 0.85. Craig, random question, how much does load affect the range of an aircraft full capacity for full fuel v ferry range? Massively, Craig. So if I was to give an example, if you look on flight radar of 737 delivery flights from Seattle to Europe, it's a non-stop flight, no problem, fuel to spare. Flight time of around 10 hours. Fully loaded, you can forget it. Your fuel burn is significantly affected by the aircraft's gross weight. There we are, flight level 320, standard is set, just make sure it's still on the standby altimeter. Just in top of some cloud here. Oops, I forgot to turn my weather radar on. Here it comes.
One right, Charlie, hold short of 1 left.
Some TCAS there, some traffic. There's 320, so let's just accelerate to Mach 0.85.
1 right, Charlie, hold short of 1 left.
846, 848, 849, and now we can tell the order throttle to maintain Mach number. There we are, so here comes the thrust, coming back nice and slowly. There we are, in the cruise. Just sat on top of this cloud though. Horrible.
Flight 1434, do you need progressive taxi?
Oh, gone already. So the aircraft ahead, 2,000 feet, it's like they're descending, could be the turbulence. Perfect. So, not long in the cruise, so we'll start talking about what we're going to do regarding the approach. Remember, there's no star I can fly, so sort of doing a bit of rough mathematics. If we look here, we want to be, if we're flying the DME arc, for how many track miles? So 10 miles, 15 miles this way, 15 miles that way, 30, the arc's about 10. So it's about 40 miles from overhead to VOR, so we want to aim to be at around 12,000 feet, well, 10 to 12,000 feet over Dammam. So working backwards, if we want to be, let's say, 12,000 feet at Dammam, we're at 32,000 feet, so we need to lose 20,000 feet to be overhead Dammam. So if we want to lose 20,000 feet, how many miles from Dammam VOR roughly do we want to start our descent, guys? If we've got to lose 20,000 feet to be level around 12,000 feet over Dammam. You've got it, having stored 60 miles, that's it. So what we'll do is tune up some VORs. We've got Bahrain first, so we'll tune up Bahrain are... Oh, it's raining up here, lovely. 118.1.
Standby last
Or 111.8, sorry. And we'll put the Dammam on box 1, 1123. Good, so we've just about picked up the Bahrain VOR. Look, we've got a DME here and it's pointing towards the beacon. We can check the ident on box 2. It's a bit bumpy here as well. You know what, I might just put the seatbelt sign on. Let's check the ident for Bahrain. And we can tune up nav 1. Well, I think I just heard Romeo at the end. There's 2 idents coming through. Just...
127 is light 5 neutral. Have a great rest of your
No, I knew that was wrong.
See you, bye.
There's 2 idents coming through, that's why. That was definitely Hotel Romeo. I'll just put them both on Bahrain. Ah! I've got multiple idents coming through.
Last 143, 4 takes to the right.
Crikey, I've got lots going on here. I just turned down VATSIM, turned down the sim. We've got here, thank you very much. We've got gifted members coming, that's what it is. 10! My goodness, JDog0302, thank you very much. In fact, that's so many. I might just mute the alerts for a second. Thank you very much. JDog0302. A member of the channel for 3 years, and who we got here coming in as members? We've got Jimmy Ibbett, Dr. Jimmy, PB Sandwich, Luke Creighton, Limp Rockter, Mark Dams, Mr. Snowhill, Eddie Harting, Bumble Fudger, 737HX5, Nabil, all being gifted as members. Thank you very much. Very, very generous of you, JDog0302, not only a member of the channel, but for sending out so many gifted members. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, buddy. Perfect. Slayer, it's currently night time in Shiraz. What's the current time in the flight? So exactly 12 hours behind. So right now it's 16:21 Zulu in real life, 0421 Zulu. So this is as it was in Iran 12 hours ago. So the sun has just risen in the sim. Hi Kevin, heard a familiar voice checking on in Tehran radars, pulling on to stand, hope the departure went well. It was eventful. We nearly ended up in a crater on the runway, but we survived. Very generous of you, J-Dog, thank you very much indeed. Oh my days. Itch it and scratch it. That was meant to ping up as well. There it goes. Oh my days. More gifted members coming in. Thank you very much. Another 5. Itch and scratch it, been so generous as well to me in the past. Member for so long, and loads of generosity shown in the stream. So thank you very much indeed. We've got Alistair Lamb, Airbus Geek, Nick T, Mr. Avocado Man, and Noah Doucette. Welcome on board, guys. Follow the instructions posted by Dynamo Cena, I think Damming Store as well. Sync to join the members only Discord. May you get to enjoy some exclusive perks. Thank you very much. Cool, it's bumpy, isn't it? I like this Cinema Verte. I very rarely use it, but it does simulate bumps and turbulence, and also if you land hard, it shakes the camera quite a bit. Hello, Papa Justify in bed with the flu virus. Hope you get better soon, buddy. Bless my wife Helen with it too. Oh, poor Helen and Papa Justify. Oh dear. Hope you get better soon, guys. Love the stream as always. Thank you. Hi, Dave. Hello, Captain. Why, when you put the switch into INS, does the heading bug move and lock to the 180-degree position? That's a great question. Felis, I think, is around. I don't know if he's popped back at any point here, but you're quite right. The heading. Is locked, as is the course when you select INS. Why? I don't know exactly. But yeah, Bahrain VOR, we identified. Yeah, I did it the wrong way around, so I put Bahrain and 1123. That's overhead our destination airfield. We'll put that as box 2, and then when that comes into range, we'll have DME distance to overhead the airfield. Remember, we said we want to be 60 miles from the VOR to start our descent. Nightbot's gone away. Well, all this wonderful scenery I downloaded. To be fair, we'd be over the Gulf Sina, wouldn't we? Yes. So to be fair, we're not missing out much. Just ocean. Welcome, Nightbots. Huge, surely you wouldn't know anything about hard landings and shaky cameras. Yeah, I'm just referencing other YouTube videos and what I read in explain manuals. Yep.
Stand by. Alpha 74 Sierra Alpha, descent for level 200, level by mid-sea.
So flight level 200, level mid-sea, Alpaca 74 Sierra Alpha. So nice and low early, mid-sea, that's easy to work out because that's our nav waypoint. So descend flight level 200, good count this cloud actually. So 200 set, outsell, vertical speed, let's start descending at 1,000 feet per minute, engine anti-ice is on. We've got to be level in 4 minutes. Oh, 12,000 feet in 4 minutes is 3,000 feet per minute. We might struggle with that actually. I'll set at 3,000. Just keep an eye on the speed. We might have to go and use a bit of speed brake. Oh, look at the speed, Mach decimal 86. So I'm just going to slowly take the auto throttle off and go to idle. Alright. That's just because we're going so fast, there's a lot of parasitic drag. It's just about holding the speed, Mach decimal 86. Fast. Commander Ricker D, thank you very much for joining as a member, buddy. Glad you joined the content. You get invited to our members only Discord. Thank you very much. We might get some low N1 here. Because with these engines, low N1, it can't maintain pressurization. Keep an eye on it. Oh, I can actually turn the auto throttle back on now. So speed. Just get it to maintain 300 knots. So we need to be at 20,000 feet in 2.5 minutes. We'll get to 2 minutes and see where we are.
Second to the left, backtrack 11 right. That's a progressive taxi. You don't need charts. Runner 735 contact.
This is a super short cruise. So we've got a waypoint alert that's coming up. 18 miles to mid-sea. Reassess at 2 minutes. Speed's coming back. Yeah, we're at idle thrust. And at 3,000 feet per minute, it's struggling to hold 300 knots, but just keep an eye on it. As long as it's below the barber's pole, that's fine. Don't add an extra drag if we can avoid it. Use the energy we have.
10 miles before.
Okay, 2 minutes to go, and we're at 26,000 feet, so we've got to maintain 3,000 feet per minute to make that restriction. Cubing Demon, have you tried the 732 for X-Plane? Recommend yes. However, it's still not been officially updated for X-Plane 12 by the devs at FlyJSim, if that's the one you're referring to.
Alpha 74 Sierra Alpha, speed 280 knots.
At 280 knots, Alpaca 74 Sierra Alpha. Can I give that to you when I'm level at mid-sea? Just struggle to make that restriction and that speed now.
Alpaca 74 Sierra Alpha approved.
Thank you. So we just want to keep... I could use speed brake, but we'll just use the energy we have. Once we level off, then we can bring the speed back to 280. It's obviously very busy. If we look here on Navigraph, coming up here, let's turn the traffic on here. This really, as I said, hits my FPS. There you go. Yeah, there's traffic ahead, you see. 331 knots. 1 minute to go. 3,000 feet. Looking good. We're doing about 340 knots. Love it. This is just a... Look, I could do... Look, VMO is like 380 knots. It's crazy. Out the cloud, at least. So fast. Engine anti-ice coming off. And you can see, look, at the cloud, a bit less turbulence now. Put the seatbelt sign back off for a bit. There we are, so outsell, levelling off. We just about made the restriction. It's already sequenced to the next waypoint. And now we'll just let the auto throttle reduce the speed to 280 knots. So idle still.
Flight level 340, you run a 250.
I've got the volume, look, just to show you how much the volume's turned down by, look. Otherwise it would be definitely goes right, a little bit higher the restriction, but we're good. Right, so we just need to work out restriction. We've only got 8,000 feet to lose now, so about 24 miles before the VOR if we don't get anything different. And there we are, we now have 113 miles to run, so we're going to be level here for about 90 miles if we don't get further descent, that is. But it's very busy, we're just being sequenced in. Keeping Demon, is the INS particularly harder to use than the FMC? Yeah, yes, with someone that's trained in using INS is fine, but there's a lot less flexibility. So for example, if you're giving a new routing which isn't planned for on your flight plan, you've got to put the coordinates in manually, whereas an FMC you can just input that data within 5 seconds. So I have in my Simbury flight plan in the notes with BRNAV only, request for standard flight plan routing or conventional navigation. VORs I can still navigate to fine, which is what the guys did. Right, autothrottle's adding thrust to maintain 280 knots. That's our approved speed. There's traffic quite close here. No, he's still, I think he's 20 miles ahead. But that's why I've been given 280 knots.
Alpha 74 Sierra Alpha contact Bahrain radar 127 decimal 85 Khuda Hafiz.
127.85 Alpaca 74 Sierra Alpha, bye.
10 knots, Qatari 121.
Great routing actually for an aircraft like this, because they can sort of accommodate us the routing. It looks like I'm flying upside down, trippy. Oh, with the sky and the cloud. Ugh, hope not. Bahrain, good evening, Alpaca 74 Sierra Alpha, maintaining flight level 200, speed 280 knots or greater, inbound to Solop.
Alpaca 74 Sierra Alpha, Bahrain approach, very good evening, cleared Nami 1 Lima arrival, when ready descend 10,000 feet level by Nami.
Nami 1 Lima when ready, descend altitude 10,000 feet level by Nami, Alpaca 74 Sierra Alpha. With BRNAV only, after Nami, can we request the airway towards the Dammam VOR or vectors, please?
Alpaca 74 Sierra Alpha, that's outside my airspace, but I can ask him and I'll let you know.
Thank you. Perfect. So when ready, descend 10,000 feet, level Nami. So I've requested to fly the airway from Nami, Juliet 345, because the Nami 1 Lima, see where this traffic is? I can't fly. There you go. So this requires RNAV 1 GNSS. I can't route to Delta Foxtrot 464, 462. I can get to Raysan if I fly over the airfield though.
126.3. Have a good day. Thanks for air traffic control. See ya.
So 10,000 feet, level at now Nami. We've got to work backwards here. So Nami, thankfully, we have programmed in the INS. So we just got to work out this track here, Bahrain to...
And a runner 735, just confirm you're descending now.
Rhino, what's he doing out here?
Not yet, runner 735.
So Bahrain, 17 miles. So we're going to be at 10,000 feet at Nami. So we're going to lose 30 miles.
I'm not sure. Maybe
so just 13 miles from Bahrain we need to start our descent, guys. 13 nautical miles from Bahrain. That's 30 to lose... Yeah, a bit more than that actually, sorry. That'd be about 32 miles, 33 miles from Nami. So 33 plus minus 17, what's that? 13, 15... I've got it 16 miles, 16 nautical miles from Bahrain. The other side, so when we're 16 miles from Bahrain, we can start... Well, basically, Astad, we can start our descent. Now approaching Solop. See, this is still United Arab Emirates here? No, it's Doha. Guys,
121, continue descent altitude 3,000
do not know this part of the world here. That's Doha, isn't it? Yes.
121 is speed 200 knots, descent to 3,000 feet.
Cool. So we've got a plan. I can say, only thing I could do really is set my minimums. I've set it as a radio altitude, 238. Wouldn't usually do this for a Cat 1, but let's set it, so that we get the minimums called correctly. But that's going to be 300 feet on the altimeter. And then we're going to just get the weather, which don't have the capacity to get here.
1117, contact Dammam approach 126.73, bye bye.
So, what's the code?
Approach 126.73, bye, Saudi 1117.
So, Oscar Echo Delta Foxtrot. Just getting the weather, guys. So, an expected runway 16 right for arrival, so not left. Transition level 150, surface was 150 at 5 knots, 7,000 metres, no cloud, 22 degrees, QNH 1008. So I made a note of that. And I better check the other chart. Landing on 16 right. So let's get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. Same basically. Minimum's 272, so it's 221, a little bit lower. About that. And then the frequencies and courses I'll have to set later. No terrain issues, 2,500 feet. Cool. So are they going to get vectors or fly over the VOR or this DME arc via Dazzler all the way around 14 miles, turn 10, twist today, and then we'll get onto the ILS. So high workload, but it's rewarding. Just made a note, so 16 miles on this VOR and we want to start our descent. 20 miles to run.
2455 speed 290 knots.
Can you repeat the speed?
2455.
I'll try Alan Ben, turn 10, twist 10, 90 degrees off the required QDA on the arrow, we'll see.
2455, you can contact
in a
Dammam approach
747-200.
Successful 3 now, bye bye.
126.3,
What information was it? The 80s information Charlie. I'll leave the seatbelts on off for a little bit longer so guys can use the toilet. Just below the cloud.
Qatari 121, request shortcut music.
Qatari 121, roger. Turn left heading 210.
Qatari wanted to get in a bit sooner.
Heading 210 degrees for base leg, Qatari 121, roger.
Qatari 121, speed 190 knots, descent altitude 1,500 feet.
Hopefully we'll get transferred before Nami, so I can explain to the approach controller our predicament. I'll just say our flight plan, if I show you here, is Nami. So they should see it. There you go, look. Nami, Juliet to 735 to Kilo Foxtrot Alpha. So that's Nami, Juliet, 735 to the VOR, whereas the star just goes a little bit further south. Hello Riyad Mohammed, hope you're doing well. Luke, aren't PMDG meant to be releasing this aircraft? Are they making a 747-100, the first gen, which I think is hugely different to 200, but I don't know how many different changes. Ah, lighting.
Good afternoon, Marine. Stand by 136 with you at flight level 200.
Stand by 136.
10 miles till our new next descent.
Evening, cleared Nami 1 Lima arrival. When ready, descend 10,000.
What was that QNH?
QNH 1010.
Oh, I heard it. 1010, there we are.
Stand by 136. So sorry, could you just repeat that?
Sorry, stand by Qatari 121, turn left heading.
I've got a different QNH on the 80s, 1008 on the QNH.
Qatari 121 heading 160.
SOS Death Pilot, land this game makes you want to pull up your hair out 2024. Oh.
Stand by 136, sorry, say again please.
They're making them all 200, 300, 400 SP, probably for 60 quid a shot as well for each variant. Liam, thanks 63 months over 5 years. 747 is still one of the most beautiful jumbos. Throw me off there. Yes. So if you went to add 200, it is the only jump though.
Sorry, 121 speed, cancel speed restriction.
Cancel speed restriction, Qatari 121.
And Qatari 121, just confirm you're established on the localizer now?
Affirm, Qatari 121, established localizer, runway 12.
Qatari 121, thanks. Contact tower 118.
I've not done a single fuel or time check.
118.5, Qatari 121.
I know they need 15 tons to divert, and we've got 22.9 on board, so we're alright for now. Actually, you know what? I'm going to play it safe. We said 15 miles to be level, or 15 miles from Bahrain to be level by Nami, so we're going to start that descent now. So 20,000 feet, outsell. Let's go to indicated airspeed hold and slowly reduce the thrust to idle. Pop the seatbelt sign on. And no smoking. And we'll also get the cabin crew to get the cabin ready for departure, for landing, which is number 4.
Cabin crew, prepare for landing.
126.3.
QNH 1010. Set. Alan, are you utilising VORs and navies? Yes, working out our distance time calculations. But we're on INS at the moment, which is still routing to Bahrain VOR. Can't get the same. I hope they're ready for departure now, Smith. I know. 42 minutes. This isn't a suitable flight for the Felis. Too short. It's quite busy ahead. I hope they don't mind me coming in and unable to fly an RNAV Sid. Star. A PB sandwich, hit that subscribe button if you haven't. Let's get flight into 100,000. Not long to go, guys. What are we now? 97,000, 96, something. Nearly up to the next 1,000.
Airbus 47 Golf, Bahrain approach, very good day, Nami 1 Lima arrival.
Everything worked, Concord got a new update. Is that 3.5? Or has there been another one since then? There has, yes. That's just the cabin saying it's ready.
QNH 10 was 10 down to 13.
So that's Bahrain on the nose, guys.
Airbus 47 Golf.
So the airport's just, aircraft's just landed by the looks of it. Under a bit of cloud shadow here. So 1.2 minutes to the next waypoint, 5 miles, that's the Bahrain VOR, and then we'll sequence to the last INS waypoint, which is number 5. Oh, actually no, it's the penultimate. We've got Nami, then after Nami, it's the VOR over Dammam. Alan says, I see what happens when you're not within the range of VOR, no capture of frequency. Hopefully you're not just reliant on VOR navigation if you're out of range, probably utilising INS or something along those lines. You know what, we're very conservative with that descent. We're going to go VS, auto throttle on, just do 1,000 feet per minute on that. See all the traffic inbound, look to Dammam, 123. Right turn Nami. So 4 minutes to go, 3 minutes, and we're at 13,200, yeah, 1,000 feet per minute is absolutely fine. Oh, cool, if you know, have a look into that. Love Concorde here. Remember, the second VOR is direct to the airport flying into Dammam, and then we've got the DME here from Bahrain, which we've just flown over.
Alpaca 74 Sierra Alpha, contact Dammam approach 126.3, bye bye.
126.3 Alpaca 740 Alpha. Good evening.
Sorry, 460, you're clear, descent 4,000 feet, and now 4,000 feet, 2.
Descend 4,000, Saudi 460.
This could be interesting, guys, by request.
Saudi 3 Papa Whiskey, right heading 20.
Saudi Arabian 1, expect honest approach runway 165, descent flight Yomina to Lima, arrival, flight level 150.
150 by Yomina to Lima, and request 16 right available for Saudi Arabia 1. Correction, request 16 left Saudi Arabia 1.
Saudi Arabian 1, standby.
Try to check in.
Saudi Arabian 1, copy to expect honest approach runway 16.
My INS is a bit off.
Roger, expect less 16 left and descend flight level 150 via Amina to Lima, Saudi Arabia 1.
Alpaca 60 Golf, cancel, speed contact tower 11, cushion 124.135, see you.
So we'll start with speed to 250.
60 Golf, thank you. Thanks for the ATC, bye.
Bye-bye.
Dammam, hello, it's Alpaca 740 Alpha, descending altitude 10,000 feet, QNH 1010, inbound to Nami, request vectors after Nami or the direct to the Kilo Foxtrot Alpha for the DME arc.
Alpaca 64 Sierra Alpha, Dammam approach runway, expect honest approach runway 165, leading Nami, turn right heading 310.
Expect runway 16 right after Nami, heading 310 degrees, Alpaca 740 Alpha. Alright, some sort of vectors then.
Sorry, 1117, descent 4,000.
You say RNAV approach?
4,000 feet. So the
310. So actually, you know what? I'm going to go present heading.
Turn left heading 190
It's about 279.
Turn left 190 degrees, Saudi 460.
Heading select. Radio. Just going to wait until we're right overhead Nami, which is in 3 miles. And as soon as that goes to 0, we'll switch to radio. So I made the restriction to be level at 10,000 feet. We're 0.5 miles early. That's 2 miles early at half a minute. That's fine. Post cruise checks going up.
7,000 feet, speed to 00 knots, Kuwait 735 and right heading 340 and 8,000.
Perfect.
1
mile.
340 and descend 3,000, you're on search.
There we are, pretty much overhead Nami. There we are, sequence next waypoint. So heading 310. We're going to turn the VOR active now, which is 112.3. And we're now getting vectors. So if I put this as an overlay, so this is just completely up to ATC what they do with us now, which is great. Vectors is going to lower my workload. I have to work out how many track miles. Right, post checks complete. Post cruise checks complete. 250 knots. And there's Saudi Arabia.
Speed 190 knots for the 777.
Beautiful. I've even said checks actually.
Audio 460, descent 3,000 feet.
Descend 3,000 feet,
oh yeah, we've not done any landing performance. We just sort of brushed over the approach there. So landing performance, so update weight to sim. Runway condition, it's dry. Use from the sim, perfect. We're 16 right then.
0,000 feet.
So want to vacate first right, let's go, want to brake low, Bravo 3 I think will work. Oh no we can't, min is 3187, 2,400, it's 4,000 metre runway. We'll go order brake medium then, and I can take the brakes manually. Perfect, set checklist then. Oh yes, need to set my bugs. Set speeds, perfect. So, clean 237. Ah, what's happened to my bugs? There we are.
6,000 speed 2.
Oh no, I've accidentally bugged to 144. It does that when you update the bugs. Common order throttle. There we are, 250. There we are. What about medium descent checklist? Too much to do in this aeroplane. Oh, descent.
Tower, speeds 190 until...
Thanks, sorry.
Seatbelt and shoulder harness. No smoking signs.
Well done, spotting the switch was still on radio.
Exterior light.
INS even.
Check.
Outer brake.
So, courses are 161.
Radio, INS switches. Radio.
Sorry, please repeat that. You just got stepped
Brake
over.
pressure.
Oh, it's too much traffic here.
Altimeters.
1010 set.
Landing data, EPR, and airspeed.
Set altitude 8,000 feet, speed 230 knots, Outback 740 Alpha. 8,000 feet set, vertical speeds, 1,000 feet per minute, 230 knots. What's the up speeds? Fuel heat off. Oh, too much. And I forgot to open those.
17, left 190, cleared, ALS 16 right, local is established.
Oh, fuel heat. There we go.
Good evening, Skydiver 136 with you at flight level 100.
Let's see.
Go around.
July 136, Dammam approach, and level expected approach, only 165, maintain 10,000 feet, speed 250 knots.
Up speed's 237 and we're doing 230, so it should be at flat 1, but we'll be alright.
Can you repeat that, Skydiver 136?
Ah, Felis, I knew that. I knew that. All around medium will definitely be sufficient.
Maintain 10,000 feet, speed 250 knots, brake.
So Outback is 74, Sierra Alpha's on vectors downwind. We've got the course set, 161. We might as well tune the ILS now. So the vectors, 1081. Now I want to know roughly how many track miles I've got left, but seeing that we're at 9,000 feet abeam, and quite a wide base, we're probably okay here. Just keep going down at 1,000 feet per minute.
136, expected 169, INS 165, maintain 10,000 feet.
Down there is Dammam. Ooh, very funky looking. Yeah, Diabetic lads, yeah, this is definitely a high word I play, but it's fun, I know, keeping me busy.
735, speed 190 knots, descent 4,000.
So I'm slightly below the up speed, but it's all good. I think you should do this.
Descent 4,000, you run 7 through.
Kuwaiti 455, maintain present heading.
Present heading, Kuwaiti 455.
Great to have a busy VATSIM event in this aircraft, that's for sure.
Arabian 1, descent 8,000 feet.
So tower will put on standby, 2435.
080 to the right, descent 8,000 feet, Saudi Arabian 1.
So it's hazy here. What's the temperature? 6. But engine anti-ice, really.
Heading 130, cleared RS 169, report established.
Saudi 3 Papa Whiskey, right, heading 130.
It was a bit hazy, yeah. Smoke yesterday. Who's Dammam? You are brilliant. Send altitude 6,000 feet, up back 740 Alpha. 6,000 feet, outsell. Just increase that rate of descent slightly. So we're on a very wide base leg. I'd say we're probably a smidge high here.
735, turn and left heading 260.
Just watch that speed at that rate of descent though. Yeah, it's okay.
260 degrees, you run a 7 through.
Thrust idle might need to have to use a bit of speed brake.
455, speed 180.
That's okay.
180,
Can't see the airport, it's too hazy. It's over there somewhere.
230 knots or lower.
230 or lower, Saudi Arabia 1.
Low end 1. Uh-oh.
3 Papa Whiskey descent 3.
It's alright. Not out, we're out of cloud. Don't need engine anti-ice on.
Sorry, 3 Papa Whiskey descent 3.
Perfect, so localizer's coming to view. Let's see if we can get the ident for the ILS. India Whiskey Sierra Romeo.
Sorry, 1117, say again, please, to speak.
That's correct. India Whiskey Sierra Romeo is identified.
16024, 124, decimal 35, goodbye, Sunday 1117.
Oh, Ortho's looking amazing. I love the texture quality. So good. Thank you. Minimum M1 45%. Is it M1 N2 Spitfire? Sorry.
190 degrees,
I guess M1. Yeah, it was a bit too low then, but we're out of cloud now. Speed 210 knots, Outback 740 Alpha. Yeah, so I'm going to have to go flat 5 for that.
Airbus 47 Golf at 13,000 feet inbound Narmi.
Flaps 1.
So level at 6,000. So much for my CDA. Never mind.
5,000 feet, everyone. Dammam approach, good evening.
Flat 5.
Airbus 47 Golf, 13,000 feet inbound Narmi.
Robert 7, question 47 Golf, Dammam approach.
Amazing.
Descent 10,000 feet. Airbus 47 Golf.
Flat 5. Oops, no CDA I'm afraid, guys. So busy. Guys, if you just tuned in, welcome. We're in Saudi Arabia, radar vectors into Dammam. So now altitude 4,000 feet, speed 190 knots, Alpaca 740 Alpha. So vertical speed, outcell 190. So I need flap 10 for that. Flap 10, speeds are so high. 238 knots, which we're way below. Flap 10, you can see this start angling down, the trailing edge flaps. Leading edge devices are already fully extended. I'll try and do some sort of CDA. We'll get DME as well, it's just about position, we're not getting the range there, but you can see we're going through the glide slope here.
Turn right heading 340 degrees, descend 8,000, guided by 136.
Beautiful. Afternoon, Harry. Good day to you. What do you reckon my landing rate is going to be today, guys? Butter?
Guided by 136, it was turn right heading 340 degrees, correct?
Airbus 47 Golf confirmed clearance for Narmi 1 Lima arrival.
I think we've done everything on the engineers panel. Next checklist is approach, is it, or landing? Landing, perfect. I like to have this one up because it shows you all the correct V speeds. Hello Matthew Hedges, just joined the stream too late now, we're just about to turn base leg. I'd say it's a perfect time to tune in. Sasha, settle for any landing. A landing. Me too, with this beast. One to go. Oh dear. So I was expecting to be turned base leg sooner than this, so I'm going to really shallow the descent off now. We're going quite far out. I was expecting to base leg about 3 miles ago.
Approach, hello, Iran at 250 through 125, descending 10,000.
250 Dammam approach, hello, continuity.
Look at this.
10,000 feet, Dammam, QNH 1008.
Someone said you can get a virtual flight engineer then, so I can actually lower my workload. Oh crikey, I'm doing about 300 feet per minute. Oh, about 100 feet per minute now. What do I need to divert? 15 tons? I've got 20, that's fine. Speed 180 knots, Alpaca 740 Alpha. 180. Yeah, we're right with flap 10 still. God, we're about 20-25 miles out now. We're going to be so low. This is the difficulty of not having an ND and seeing where you are. Send altitude 4,000 feet, left heading 250 degrees, Alpaca 740 Alpha. There we are, there's base finally. Oh, majestic. Alpaca in Saudi. Now we're on base, but a mega wide base leg. In fact, I think we're so far out, I can't even get the DME.
8,000 feet and right 340. Airbus 47 Golf.
Left 190 degrees on the heading cleared ILS 16 right. Alpaca 740 Alpha. There we are, just picked up the DME. DME should be this late, should be a lot sooner. Right, correct sensing, arming forelock. Just keep descending at really shallow 100 feet per minute.
Runway 735, you've missed the localizer the second time.
Right there, what's going on? INS is no good now because it's obviously got no waypoint programs for 7. So what I'll do, I'll put it onto track ground speed so it's actually useful information for us.
735, report runway in sight.
Iran is having a mare.
I'm inside Iran 725.
God, that's so cool. So, waiting for localizer live, we're way below the glides. 20 miles out, which should be about 6,000 feet here. We're flying with ATC complied speeds. We can probably keep this configuration all to about 6-7 miles until we drop the gear now.
Approach, Assalamualaikum, Sky Dubai 427, at waypoint Narmi.
Localizer alive.
Checked.
Level
Nope.
100.
So Felis, I don't know about the 747, but see how it turns slightly right there? The 737 doesn't do that. It always maintain at least your heading and then only turn in the direction to turn final, so it's a little right turn there. Where am I heading? 161. Oh, is this lock? The local, oh no, here we are.
Are we cleared for runway approach?
We're heading 161 sets.
Runway 427, expect out of approach runway 169, maintain 109 feet.
Alrighty. It's busy down there on the main road. It's hazy this evening. I still got engine anti-ice on those off. It's temperature 14 degrees. Excuse me. There's traffic over there ahead of us, but I think they're about at least 740 miles, can't tell. Right, glide slope's alive, we're being cleared ILS, so arming glide slope. That's the aircraft ahead of us, I think. Slash Ravi, if you have to buy Felis. 160 till 4, 124.35, Alpaca 740 Alpha, bye. No, INS is included. This is the whole package, and it's a fantastic INS, very well modelled. And there's other options as well. There's an LTN GPS, which I was going to think about using today, but I need to sit down and learn how to use it. It's quite complicated. Not as complicated as INS, to be fair. Right, put ground on standby. Glide slope capture. I did not brief the Mr. Approach for you guys. So, climb straight at 3,000, 3 miles, right turn, radial 200, then a right turn 14 mile arc. Wonderful. Oh crap, he wanted 160 till 4, didn't he? Excuse my French. Flap 20 we need, 157. Attitude alert, that's normal. Dammam Tower, hello, it's Alpaca 74 Sierra Alpha, established, ILS 16 right, coming up to 11 miles, 160 knots till 4.
Alpaca 74 Sierra Alpha, good day, plan to vacate Bravo 3, reduce minimum approach speeds.
Bravo 3, minimum approach speed, Alpaca 74 Sierra Alpha. Okie dokie.
Gear down.
Where is Bravo 3? Ah! That's my fault. I'll go outside, so I imagine that didn't happen. It's because I didn't drop the gear. There you go. Lovely view out here. Bravo 3 is the first high speed as planned. Ah, you didn't hear anything. And landing flap 30, 142, V-fly 147. We'll fly 150. Full flaps. Yeah, it's because I dropped the flaps before the gear was down, that's why. Right, landing checklist.
Landing checklist. Gear. Down and check.
Jumping out one way to mute the gear horn, I know.
Flaps 30. Flaps 30.
We're super early configuring.
Light start.
Correction, airline 735, contact Dammam ground 12175.
010, set and cross check.
Perfect. So
Landing checklist complete.
landing check's complete. First left will be Bravo 3. That's where he'd like us to vacate. You know what? I might actually take order brake medium off. I know why, because I'd rather keep the speed up and then just take the brakes out manually. There we are. Right, fully configured. Just waiting for our landing clearance, guys. Approaching 6 miles. Oh, she is beautiful. Dragging it in. So fuel, we need 15 tons to divert. We've got 19 tons on board. Fully configured. Oh yes, you're right, there is a gear horn cutout as well. Perfect. 5 miles. It is hazy. Is there there's the runway. Is there an aircraft? I'm just using my super vision. Oh yes, there's an aircraft on short final. Right, I'm glad we're going minimum approach speeds. But according to this, hey, are those two just right next? 1500 and 1600. They must be on the ground. 1500 feet, and we're at 1500. So yeah, we should be okay if he's at 1500 feet now. Yeah, I don't think the gear cutout horn will work. It's because I went flap 25.
740 Alpha, expect late landing clear.
Continue approach, Alpha 740 Alpha, roger.
Dammam Tower, Assalamu alaikum, Saudi Arabia, on 1 heavy, final 16 left, and rotate.
Alright, I think we're good to disconnect now.
1, Dammam Tower, good day.
Disconnecting all the throttle.
Winds 1505 knots, runway 16 left.
Just make sure it's all matched up.
16 left, clear to Saudi Arabia
1,000.
Checked. Disconnecting all the pilots.
24, 55,
All the pilots disconnected. It's all beautifully in trim here. Very nice. Keep ascending.
Alpha 74 Sierra Alpha. Go around, I say then go around the couch.
Going around Alpaca 74 Sierra Alpha. Alrighty, go around. Flap 20. I think it is. Steady on, baby. Gear up. Perfect. I think there's like a toga button for the flight director, but we'll turn that off for now. Damn it, where's that approach chart? Okay, we'll leave the flaps there, so we need to go over to Kilo Fox Alpha now. 1123. So we need to go outbound 3 miles. I need to 3,000 feet. There we are. Maintain runway heading 4,000 feet, Alpaca 74 Sierra Alpha. That makes my life easier. Just confirm the frequency, sorry, Alpaca 74 Sierra Alpha.
Advisory 1228.
1228, Alpaca 74 Sierra Alpha. 1228? Oh, what? Where's the approach controller gone? What? I'm going to Unicom it! Oh no! Is that what you said? Right, 4,000. Let me just clean. Let's fly the aeroplane first, guys. Right, 220. Let's keep climbing to 4,000. Pitch up for 220. And flaps
Down to level up.
So I'm going to maintain
Flaps
220
up.
runway heading. So there's no approach controller. It's gone. So I've got to basically self-position to go round. Alright, 4,000. Well, I was told to maintain runway heading, but that's not going to work. So what I'm going to do is fly the standard missed approach, guys. I've been told to Unicom. So I've got to fly outbound on the 200 radial. Leveling off at 4,000. Whoa, 250 knots. Whoa. Sorry, guys, ladies and gentlemen aboard. Trying to do the job of 1,000 people. Right. Course 200. So I was told to maintain heading, so I'm well off the missed approach track now. Right, let's bug 220. Slow my workload. 220 knots for the auto throttle. We're at 4,000. So I've given myself an intercept heading now for this radial, which is the missed approach track. Well, I'll try not to lose any height in the turn. So the auto throttle's taking responsibility of my speeds. Right, let's go wings level now. We're going to fly the DME arc. Alrighty. She's in trim. We're on 220 knots at 4,000 feet. Okay. So heading select on out hold command A. Where we going? Heading please. Need to contact the heading bug. There. Oh, look at that! It's like it automatically knew to turn. Love it. Right. Helps with. Yeah, course 200. Perfect. So we're going to go outbound until 14 miles. Still on tower. So we're now on the missed approach track. There we are. Look. Oh no, you guys can't see it. There we go. Autopilot's in, and then we're going to fly the DME arc. So. Right. Oh crap! Out hold, thank you. Autopilot. Vertical speeds. Yeah. Situation where it's not good. Come on, plane. Stick shaker. The autopilot didn't like me doing that. Oh, flipping thing! I didn't have outsell on, did I? Right, 14 miles, 10 miles. Take 10% of your ground speed. 220, so 2.2 miles before 414. We'll call it 12 miles. We'll start the turn. Well done, Felis. All MCP settings reset when you engage your autopilot. Great. Right, 12 miles turn. I'm just going to turn 90 degrees initially. Just show you what we're doing for DME arc. Take 10% of your ground speed for your intercept. 14 miles. 14's here. I've got the VOR tuned. 1123 both sides. Not identified. We'll set the final approach course again now. 161. We're just going to turn 10, twist 10 all the way. Keeping it 14 miles. 13.3, 13.4. I'll use the RMI. After takeoff checklist. Complete. I've turned a little bit early. So if it's at 13.6 within... Actually, you know what? I'm actually dead pleased with that. So, here's your navigaph. When it's at 14 miles, I'm going to turn another 10 degrees to the right. And when it goes down another 10 degrees, turn another 10 degrees. So 13.9. And we're meant to be at 5,000 feet here, not 4,000. But I'm just going to climb up to 5,000, outsell, vertical speed. 14 miles, turning 10 degrees. Let's turn heading 300. Keep it 10 degree increments. So I was told to maintain 4,000, but there's no radar control. Look, the arc says 5,000 feet. 14 miles. Wait until it's at another 10 degrees down below, which is almost there. So when I say 10 degrees below, there's 030. When it's at 040, which it is now, another 10 degrees. Just keep doing that and you'll maintain 14 miles. Now where am I? The thing is I can't see any traffic, so I'm just going to self-position. Where did approach control? Approach basically logged off as soon as I got handed over. So yeah, there we are. Go around. 14.2. 10 degrees. Yeah, another 10. Now if you see the distance increasing, turn 10 degrees a bit sooner. It's a long arc actually. Oh, is it not levelling off? Oh, what happened? Why didn't I had outsell selected, didn't I? It's all good. It's all good. 14.2. I'll take another 10 degrees. 330. So as you go around the arc, your radials are referenced by waypoints. So Losax is on the 234 radial. Have a look at the tail of this needle. 234, so you know where you are at all times. Raysan, we can then step down to 3,000 feet after Raysan. 14.1, great. Again, we'll wait until it's another 10 degrees below before we turn. That's how you do DME arcs, guys. Fuel situation, actually. Let's do an update. 16.9, 15 tons to divert, so it's still good. 14.1, wait until we're another 10 degrees. Try the turn knob and pedestal with man selected on the autopilot selector. What? Do what now? Try the turn knob on the pedestal with man. Ah! Is the not the rudder trim? On here? On the pedestal?
I think you should contact them on 1263.
Thing is, I see this. Ooh. Is this the same as vertical speed? I don't know how to use that. I'm not looking that up. I'm just going to stick with turn 10, twist 10. My favourites. We're now downwind. Another 10 degrees. AC just came online again. 1263. Roger. I'll tune them up.
I do apologize, my internet is quite fast, we just disconnected.
Oh dear.
It's gonna buy 13610 left.
Another 10 degrees.
070 degrees.
Left heading 070 degrees, got by 136.
Ah, Felis,
It's
I
gonna
want to
buy
see.
427 clear, that is approach runway 16 right, report established.
We have captured the local lines, Scud by 427.
Gonna buy 427 speed 180.
Quite leisurely this DMR.
Full contact tower 124.35.
Actually, if I go Control I. There you go, look at that. Look at that, guys. 14 miles, 10 degree turns. Oh my god, look at the traffic ahead. Oh no.
I do apologize for the inconvenience.
Approach, hello, it's Alpaca 74 Sierra Alpha. We're on the 14 mile DME arc for ILS 16 right.
Run air 250 Dammam approach.
Dammam, run air 250.
Run air 250, turn left heading 340 degrees, descent 4000.
Left 340.
There's so much traffic ahead of me as well. Yeah, thanks to Potter, the Pix and Felis, I'll have a play with that. Probably not the best whilst I'm trying to fly DME arc looking at it the first time. Should be at 5,000 really as well. How do I get it just to capture? 5,000. There we are, I think I've done it.
I'm here, I tried to call you 2 times.
I've tried checking in, guys. I'm going around this DME arc but beautifully, there's aircraft just all over the place. I don't know where those two are going.
Heading 3 parks degrees, next to vectors. No worries, it happens.
Hello, approach, it's Alpaca 74 Sierra Alpha on the 14 DME arc for runway 16 right.
Alpaca 74 Sierra Alpha, report altitude, please.
Maintaining 5,000 feet to step down to 3,000 feet on the arc, Alpaca 74 Sierra Alpha.
Alpaca 74 Sierra Alpha, turn right, heading 070 degrees, descent 3,000 feet, speed 190.
Right, 070 degrees, descend altitude 3,000 feet, speed 190 knots, Alpaca 74 Sierra Alpha. So 3,000 feet, outsail, level change, heading 070, speed, I want vertical speed, 190 knots, flap 1.
Airbus 47 Golf, north of the airfield, heading 200.
Flat 5. Here we go. Got vectors basically on that base leg.
Approach and low turn right, heading 250 degrees.
Right 250.
Perfect. So now I can get the ILS up again, 1081.
It's gonna buy 136.
Guess my workload's off the scale.
Speed 170 knots, got about 136.
Perfect. So it looks like we managed to get ahead of that traffic. Finres is the...
Alpaca 74 Sierra Alpha, stop descent 4,000.
Stop set 4,000 feet, Alpaca 74 Sierra Alpha. 4,000 feet set.
250, turn right heading 250 degrees.
Right heading 250.
Finres, if I bring the flight plan, absolute Finres. It's 4.8 tons, that's 30 minutes of fuel remaining.
80 degrees right, it can get on it.
But 15 tons is what we need to divert to Riyadh with that fuel remaining on arrival. But I'd commit to Dammam, 2 runways here. Well, it's fine. We'd get in off one of the runways. Oh, there's traffic everywhere. Oh, I think, look, yeah, we're going through the localizer because there's traffic on the approach already. So we're probably going to do a 270 degree turn next. So crazy.
Continue right heading 130, clear the approach 16 right.
So much traffic. Carnage! Carnage! I tend to, yeah, Harry, if we commit to Riyadh, yeah, we've got another 45 minutes to mess around before we get to a fuel mayday. I should just logged off and done a beautiful DME arc. Look at that, it was beautiful. This bit, though, it's not that bit. Is that aircraft just... oh, hopefully we'll get slotted in this gap. Not...
250 report established, break Airbus 47 Golf, speed 190.
Speed 190, Lufthansa.
Ah, please, don't forget scats slotted in there. Oh, I think we're getting shafted here.
130 degrees and cleared 16 left. The report established, Airbus 47 Golf.
47
Golf, negative 16 right.
Correction, 16 right.
I'll take 16 left. Rasdin, yeah, quite a high nose up attitude, yep. 5 to 6 degrees, that's normal. Level flight, that's completely normal at this sort of speed. Maintain level flight.
By 47 Tango 10, right heading 080 degrees baseline.
Cab Simple, Mr. Simple's going, that's just spent hours printing various checklist information, put my flights in folder, apparently printer equals baby photos. Left 340 degrees, downwind, down back to 740 Alpha, 190 lower. Round we go, not the most efficient, but we're probably not going to make much money with all this extra fuel burn, the amount of passengers we had. Felis, Speedbug's letting go, 1510, 20, 25, 30, clean wig is for Boeing, for flat 1 to 20. Got you, so 1 to 20 clean, and then gear down flat 25, but obviously if you go flat 25 before the gear is locked, you get the gear warning horn, which is what happened earlier. I was at flat 20 clean, maybe I should just wait for the gear to be fully extended, I guess.
Alright, 250 for the established localizer, 16 right.
Alright, hopefully slotted behind this Iran Air 250.
124.35.
Yeah, what flap am I at here? Oh yeah, sugar. Yeah, I should be at flat 10 at least, you're right. Oops. Definitely right. Yeah, I was at flat 5, where, what was the max speed? 19, okay, 197. I was technically 7 knots too slow, but flap 10 definitely, and that will lower the attitude a little bit. 177 I can go now. Actually, I need to update that. I've updated all the data, perfect. Spitfire, yeah, I think it adjusts the passenger amount based off demand or simulated demand, so I couldn't get any more on than it let me. What a dramatic flight. Rafa, how much is it? I think $60, $70, but worth every penny. Really detailed simulation. Discord's really useful.
Left 250 degrees base leg.
Left 250 degrees base leg, Alpaca 740 Alpha. Yeah, so he shouldn't have really asked for a break if he was giving instructions to someone else.
47 Tango, speed 170.
170.
I'm enjoying that extra 30 minutes of fuel I put on at the planning stage, that's for sure. Get data from the sim, click on the sim world. Hey, where's that Felis? Ah, here we are.
Alpaca 74 Sierra Alpha, speed 180.
180 knots, Alpaca 740 Alpha. That's good. It's still above the 177 flap 10 speed, so we're not below the flap 10 placards.
250 speed 180 till 10 near 16024, contact tower 124.
The cloud base has lifted slightly since the go around. So guys, if you've just tuned in, welcome aboard. We're on our second approach into Dammam, Saudi Arabia after we had to go around. The aircraft ahead hadn't cleared the runway. And we're just about to get, hopefully, our intercept heading.
Alpaca 74 Sierra Alpha, turn left heading 190, clear ILS approach runway 16 right, report established.
Left 190 degrees on that heading, cleared ILS 16 right, Wilco, Alpaca 74 Alpha. Good, cleared ILS.
Goodbye, 47 Tango, confirm established.
Alan, watching the DME ARG we just did, going to give it a shot in the 500, very cool. Yeah, give it a go. Mine is a very rough and ready way of doing a DME ARG. Oh god, where's that traffic? Feels really close. Right, where's all the VATSIM experts? Monitor that the A340's ground speed.
Cushion 47, golf speed 190 till 10 DME 16024, contact tower 118, equation 124.135, CNX time. Apologies for the inconvenience with the internet.
Oh, 35. Airbus 47 Golf, tower 124.35.
That's close.
Thank you, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So my ground speed, for reference guys, is 187 knots. Oh, you've got it up here as well. I can't remember last time we had ATC giving us these speeds, it was an ATR ahead of us, doing like 40 knots slower. Okay, they're doing 178, 176. Okay, that's fine. And what's the distance ahead? Well, we're at 17 miles. It's about... Okay, that's fine. I go 177. Which is the flap placard speed for flap 10. Right, localizer live, localizer capture. Runway heading 177. The seats for landing. Oh, I broke it already. Cleared ILS. Glide slopes armed. Localizer established ILS 16 right, Alpaca 740 Alpha.
Alpaca 74 Sierra Alpha, drop speed 180 till 10 DME 16024, contact tower 124.135. Apologies for the inconvenience and CNX line. Break, German car 455 identified.
I meant to say 180. Oh, he's really slowed down, has he? I just...
10 knots, runway 16 speed line.
Clear for land runway 16 right to run out defensive.
Oh, he's slowed right down, is he? Oh, it's looking tight. I'm gonna drop it, guys.
Gear down. Flaps 20.
If he's doing what you're saying, 147, it's not gonna work, is it? I'll wait until I've got the 3 green lights before I go flat 25.
Gears down, green light.
Flat 25. Glide slope capture, just approach. Altitude 3,000 feet set. And flat 30.
Flaps 30.
What's our final approach speed? 147. I can't go any slower than this, guys. I had no choice. He's doing 146 and I'm doing 158, and that's as slow as I could go. I had to take that into my own. Down again, it's Alpaca 740 Alpha. Established ILS 16 right. We've got to minimum approach speed.
Alpaca 740 Alpha, demand target day. Plan to vacate Bravo 3. Continue approach number 2, release minimum approach speed.
Minimum approach speed, plan for vacate Bravo 3 Alpaca 740 Alpha. Perfect. Right, 140. This is as slow as I can go. My ground speed 150. I can't go any slower than this. There he is. Keep it up, Airbus. He's close. He's close. I'm fully configured at 10 miles. VREF is 137. So 142. Ah, what did I look at? Sorry. Every knot helps, Felis. Ah, I see. That's the flat black. Of course. So 142. Every little helps, eh? Still 132. I'm going to be stabilising at about 145. Oh, no. What aircraft is it? It's an A400. There's no way I could have done 190 till 10, 160 till 4. I'd have been up his Apu.
Iran 250, expedite vacating.
Landing checklist.
I don't think that's even the guy ahead of me. Hopefully he'll go around.
Down and check.
Down and check. Flaps.
Around there.
Flaps 30.
The A400, of course.
Flight start.
And escape.
Brave taking that on VATSIM. Is that the
Altimeter.
Flight Sim 2024 one?
0, 0, set and cross check. Landing checklist completed.
Right. I keep checking this map. I think we might be alright. You don't want him any closer to 1,000 feet. Ah, speed up A400/A340. Go, go, go! 110! I can't take it 30 knots faster. I'll log off. I've got to go at half. Oh, it is already 5:30. So I say to my fiance, "How long are you going to be street for?" I say, "Yeah, it's an hour flight time, so maybe 2 hours. You know, set up and take off and take some extent. It's always about an hour longer." It's an A400. He can vacate that first non-high speed. 4.7 miles. Fuel down to... Oh gosh, no, we are committed now. I didn't realise 13.5 tons. Oh no, we're committed now. We don't have sufficient fuel to divert to Riyadh now. I will drop off this one, guys, just for realism's sake. Wow. Disconnecting auto throttle. Disconnecting autopilot. She's going to be cross. Where's my autopilot? There we are. Okay, should... Roger, I'll pack a 740 Alpha. If he tells us to go around, I'll just log off straight away. He'll understand. Right, don't get high. Don't destabilise the approach now. Flight 82. Ugh. A little bit left of centre line. Keep descending. Back on glide. 3 whites. That's fine in the jumbo.
Back to 740 Alpha. Go around. If we can go around the gun.
Just gonna disconnect. I'm sure he'll understand. It's just. Yeah, I was told to maintain such a high, much higher speed. Checked. There we go.
Approaching minimums.
Checked.
Minimums.
Continue. Again, 4 whites, not such bad in the such a problem in the jumbo.
50, 40, ooh. 30, 20, 10.
Came in a bit hot there at the end. Ballooned slightly. Come on. Oh.
Check reverse. Out, off, reverse.
There we are. I've set this up wrong, the reversers. I did this earlier on my test sector.
Auto brake off.
I don't know what's on my controls. I think one of my controls is broken. Yeah, reverses.
Check reverse.
There we
Out,
go.
Off, reverse.
I'd reverses now selected.
Check reverse.
There we are, manual braking. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dammam, and I'm very sorry for logging off of VATSIM. That's not something I want to usually do. We'd already done one go around because of ATC, and I mean, it was just like a couple of events ago. A couple of events ago, I was told to maintain 180 knots until 200 knots till 10 miles, 160 till 4. we knew it wasn't going to work, so I went gear down, flap 30 at 12 miles, and I was still told to go around. So I would have just been going round and around and around. It's quite unrealistic. That's why I logged off. But here we are. What a butter. Sorry, the reversers. I don't know what's going on there. Still got them selected. Oh, yeah. Oh, right, yeah.
Out, off, reverse.
I can't actually get them
Check
off
reverse.
now.
Out, off,
There
reverse.
we are. Perfect. Right. Have we? Yeah, that was a real butter. What a landing. Right, flaps up. What we'll do... Oh, don't forget them. I always do this after landing. Ah, body steering. There we are. So I can actually taxi now. What on earth have I done to my charts? There we are. So we'll vacate here. We'll go carry on straight ahead, Charlie 2. Oh, what have I done here? I need to change the orientation. Track up. Hey, what? What have I done? I don't know what I've done. Off. Right, we'll just have to deal with that. Right, taxi straight ahead. We'll take stand. Which one of these could take a jumbo? Oh, there we are. Fixed it. Are these all wide body stands? Looks like it, doesn't it? Let's take 15 Alpha. That's definitely wide body. There we are. Welcome to Saudi Arabia. When was the last time we flew in here virtually? We've done it once before, but a very long time ago. Right. Let's do some sort of taxi and flow. Lights. I thought I was going to absolutely pummel it in for 1 second. I had to check a little bit more aggressively than I usually would. APU, start. Sorry to have logged off again. Oh yeah, hold on, the door should be open now. Start APU. What a beast. How much fuel did we land with in the end? 12.9 tons? Yeah, plenty. That's about an hour's worth of fuel left in this thing. Oh gosh, the marshal is there. Oh, there's another one there now. What else do I need to do on the cleanup? Oh, loads. Flaps up, spoilers are up. There's the marshallet. Still saying turn right. There we are, straight on. Can't see him. Oh, I've stopped. Oh, a little bit more thrust. Come on. Oh my goodness me. Right, parking brake is set. Let's put the AP on the bus. Close. Yeah, there we are. Ground service closed. I think we're all good now. Right, we should be able to shut the engines down. 2 blues, 1 red somewhere. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dammam, Saudi Arabia. All the engines are off. Seatbelt signs off. And disarm is number 5.
Cabin crew, disarm slides.
There we are. Beautiful. What a landing though. Oh, I love the spool down sounds. Jetways coming across. It's having to hover in the air to connect. Love that explain. Actually, it's not hovering, I think it's just the illusion. Stoosh, it's the landing calculator. It's part of a Fly Lure plugin. Type in butter landing calculator for X-Plane, you'll find it. I don't know if the double jetways will connect. Is that actually a thing in X-Plane? Is that possible? To have double jetways to connect? Is that some sort of plugin I need? Beacon off, close flight. I won't run the full shutdown checklist because I'm running a little bit late, but we'll have a look at our scores on USky. Oh, the jetway's now detached itself. Uh-oh. I've broken it. I've broken X-Plane. I don't know if I've got Open SAM. Have I? Is this it? Ooh, what's this? Is this possible? Oh, I'll probably end up crashing X-Plane. I don't know. I'll have a play with that. Just want to see how I did on New Sky. Oh, that was tiring. Oh, what? I didn't get a 10. And I lost a lot of money. Oh no, I got 9.95. Great touchdown. 34 feet per minute. What was the minus 0.05 for then? Outrageous. I don't understand. I'm reading this. Just turn the music down. Unbelievable. Too soft a touchdown. Distance from threshold 600 within the acceptable range. Average centerline deviation 1.25. What was it cross about? It's because I lost money. Centerline deviation. Oh, right on the centerline. Look at my DMA. Look at my DMA arc. Bit of a ropey go around though. Perfect missed approach. And then we landed. Go around fuel cost, rip. Yeah, I know. That fuel burn. Yeah, what was the total fuel burn? Expenses, $51,000, $22,000. Yeah, we burned a lot of fuel. It's not an efficient aircraft, and it wasn't a fully loaded plane, like 280. And 100 spare seats. 108 spare seats. Took 9.95 time to quit flying. Outrageous, Jeff. Right. I've got random doors open everywhere. Superb add-on. You know where to find the Felis. 747-200 is in the X-Plane store. What a day. A great ATC provided. But a couple of events now, we've had these sort of speeds assigned to us where not much thought has been given to the aircraft ahead. First approach went around for that reason. Second approach, it was the same reason we had to go around again. We actually completely ignored both last streams. Well, not the last stream, the last public VATSIM stream I think we did. We're told to maintain 160 till 4. We ended up going gear down, full flaps at 10 miles, and we both had to go around off. So, you know, something to basically VATSIM controls need to be aware of with speeds and maybe give some more distance. I don't know. Anyway, great, excellent, enjoyed that. I love this aeroplane so much. Such a great add-on. Right, now the music is slowly coming to an end there. Have a little look here in chat. Lost 17 grand. Yeah, I know. Great butter though, great butter. Lots of butter emojis today. Let's see if double jetways. I'll have a look into that, Sam. That would be quite cool if that works. But yeah, fun event. Right, let me see if the replay works. Just turn off Fly Live. Turn that off here. Okie dokie. Cue the replay music. I want to watch that landing. It was absolute greaser. Hang in there. I usually like to do all the checks and stuff, but I'm a bit late today. 3 hours. Oh, look at that for timing. Let's have a look at that from there. I say timing for placement. Watch your ears. This will not be quiet. Hopefully the flaps will extend soon. Oh, ha 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 ha. What a greaser. The doors are open, yes. Are the flaps extending at least? Yes, they are. Did you see that landing? I'm sorry. Let's watch that. Yeah, I'll ignore the doors. What a butter. Couldn't get the reverses to work though. It's centerline deviation. I mean, come on. Oh, right, centerline by 1 foot. Oh no. Oh, I think if I close that accidentally, I can't get it back. How do I show replay controls? No, I think I've got to cancel it. Brilliant. Great. Never mind. What was it about there? Click. Yeah, there we go. Here I come. Had to judge that flare quite carefully. It's like I was like, oh no, check. There, I was like, ooh. can't do it smoother than that. But the centre line deviation was, you know, nothing really. Oh. Yeah, the speed brakes didn't come up because something's wrong with my binding for my reverser. I need to have a look at. Oh, the tower's quite far away. Yeah, I had no speed brake in them because the reversers didn't come up. I had armed the speed brake. Yeah, the speed brake came up, but because I added thrust to try and control the reversers, they retracted. Yeah, so I selected reversers, speed brake came up, selected reversers, they didn't deploy, so something's wrong with my reverser command. And then I could add thrust, and then they came out last minute, I think. Because I added thrust, that retracted the speed brake. That's classic Boeing logic. Did I get them out? No. It said out off reverse like 10 times. There we go, perfect. Right then, I'll put you here in this wing view so you can enjoy the approach. Yeah, speed rate worked. It was something wrong my side with the commands for the reversers. Ah, beautiful. Love the sound effects. Super cool. Hang in there, X-Plane. Don't derby yet. Perfect, let's leave it about there. Perfect. Excellent. Well, thank you very much for tuning in to another Flight Sim live stream in the Felis 747-200. As we flew in the Middle East, don't come out here very often, so we flew from Shiraz to Dammam in that VATSIM event. Very good. Very nice. And thanks to everyone that donated. Very generous today. Lots of gifted members, so thank you to all of you who did that. Appreciate your support. To all the members as well, thank you for your continued support. To all the regular viewers and subscribers, thank you very much for popping in. If you did enjoy the stream, don't forget to like, subscribe, stay up to date with the latest content as we rock on up to 100,000 subscribers. And if all goes to plan, I'll be streaming tomorrow at 3 o'clock. The link to that will be at the end of this stream. Episode 7 of our careers. We've got to do some more cargo ops in our Cessna 170 for Alpaca Paca. Right, take care, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Cheerio.